Okay.
All of
Oh shit,
that.
you renamed it to unregistered. Hell yeah.
We named him last one.
I didn't notice, unfortunate. But you renamed him unregistered. I'm happy about that.
Unregistered Hypercam 2, baby.
It's actually unregistered Squidward 2 because the hypercam is Squidward in Andy's campaign.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
My apologies.
It's
The
all
hypercam
good.
that I don't even need, but I've made it anyway.
Oh, well, you always need a hypercam, even if you don't need them. In fact, you know what? Let's bring him in here.
Oh no.
Where is unregistered viewer cam 2?
Unregistered viewer cam 2, come on down.
I'm eventually going to do something with him, like I have decided he is an actual character.
Oh, good.
But he's not going to be important, if that makes sense.
No, I wanted him to be the final boss.
I was gonna make him one of my priests.
Oh Jesus.
There we go. There he is. But yeah, the viewer cam is actually there because I find that funny. So, yeah, the camera's real, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I wanted the unregistered viewer cam to be a priest.
Well, viewer cam had... I still haven't decided what I'm doing with viewer cam, besides the fact it is indeed actually there.
He's a god with the highest evasion, and it's just constantly cloaked.
I had one idea for it, but I thought that'd be, a bit silly or too mean. But so I decided against that.
Final boss. Final boss.
Robert, sitting with this group is a standard session.
Fair.
For fuck's sake, I tried to tag you in that image and accidentally tagged myself twice.
You did do that.
Didn't even know that happened.
Well, he was pinging for some Factorio progress, but I couldn't make it because family was in town Monday through Wednesday, which is why we didn't have the standard side story.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But him and Bray are playing Factorio, and instead of pinging me, Derek pinged himself twice.
He did.
I love to hear it. You love to see it.
Fun fact, this Factorio mod that we're playing, you don't even start with power.
Oh, that's so it's like the full process. Oh dear, I like it.
Yeah, that's why it was so spaghetti, because me and Bray didn't have underground belts. We couldn't make them yet. You had to research it.
Oh shit, I will be right back. Just 1 moment.
Okay, good luck.
It's me.
Good luck, don't die.
There's no Remy here.
Oh, did Remy hear about Grant?
About what?
Grant?
What?
What about Grant?
Grant is Morris's boss, and he is the biggest flirt.
Oh boy.
If I recall correctly, he came on to Apophis.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is this the cowboy wearing the...
Yeah.
Yes.
Grant.
Yes.
He also came on to Nogdra.
Well, that was the thing, was that I redirected his attention to Nas.
All right, I'm back. I got a fucking nosebleed out of nowhere for whatever reason.
Lit.
So I just barbarically shoved the tissue in my nose, and I'm good to go.
You know, as you do.
Yep.
I love the grit.
We were telling Andy about Grant.
Oh yeah, you didn't meet Grant. Oh, he's exactly as you'd expect. He's based on the real Grant.
Okay.
So
The biggest flirt. I really wish old Greg was still alive, because I want to see how they would interact with each other.
No.
that would have been great. Actually, that would have been great.
I not one
he
dance
was-
into Grant and then sent him on to Nosgrat.
Yeah, he kept trying to flirt with Nosgrat, saying how big the sword was, and Nosgrat was just proud of his sword, not picking up on it at all.
Yep.
I mean, we need to have another party so we can get Nosgrat and Grant together.
That might be a fun. That might be a fun one shot, actually.
Oh God! Can you imagine the extra headache for Morris?
Dude, there's a clear reason Morris is basically the head of things, and I think that was displayed very well last session.
Yeah, and I remember effectively healing Morris so he could actually enjoy the party, and to the point that he said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna deal with cleanup later," and then just went on to party himself.
Yep. All right. So, do we need a recap?
I like one.
Probably, yeah.
Well, it has been a month, so
That's true. That's true.
And I wasn't even there.
That is a good point. We do need a recap. Let's see. I haven't done this song yet. Let's see how this one. That is a bit okay. That is not what I expected it to be. All right, cool.
The whole vibe.
You know what? Why not? Things aren't bad yet. Let's do that.
I mean we do have a boss fight, so
Well, you're not there yet, though, so this is fine. Okay. So, who wants to take care of the recap?
well, we went to go
Those
clean
vibes
up
are
that.
sick.
We went to go clean up the monstrosities that Maledictus brought, dealt with that, ran into a woman running from an incident where she was traveling with a Godbound. He died, got eaten by the
Correction.
cherubim.
Correction. She was not traveling with him. She was basically watching him because she was paid to watch over him, or basically just take notes on what they're doing, which is her job. Her name is Shale.
No, we're talking about the first person that we ran into.
Oh, the first person.
Yeah,
The first person.
Yeah, we make spy later. We found the cherubim. It will attack any the divine being it sees, or anyone who's displaying any religious iconography or worship. It'll kill them. If you're a divine being, it'll eat you. So I paid a woman to spy on it while we dealt with the party, and we now have to deal with the cherubim. After research and talking with people, it is a. Is it a misbegotten or an uncreated? I don't remember the word.
It's what?
It's a thing. It's a thing from Dixion's library at the South Pole. Or was it North Pole? I don't
It's
remember
at the South Pole. It's from what is colloquially referred to as the Eye of Oblivion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that. So a bunch of cherubim come from there, and have been eating made gods that
Us has been creating.
Faust
That the locals have been creating.
They're the locals, yeah.
Faust taught the locals how to make them, and that is what corium is for. But it turns out that the people likely ran out of corium, so now the cherubim are spreading out throughout the world. And then we had a party.
I just want to point out, we don't actually know that they ran out of corium. That's like conjecture.
Yeah, like
It is
that's
the implied situation.
There are
like basically
reasons
what
that
happened.
out of character we might know it, but not. There's no reason in character that we would know why they're like.
What happened
escaping.
is, they went to the archives to find books on the cherubim, and with 2 D100, well, actually 3 D100 rolls that all ended up in hundreds or like 90s or above. They found a book written by Kairos Faust back when he was a member of a heroic pantheon that basically described his findings on the cherubs and what he did. And he basically said, they are a big problem, but there is no possible way to deal with them right now. So for now, we have taught the locals the creation of made gods in the hopes that would quell the problem for a bit. And then in big, bold, underlined letters, it said, they will eventually run out. This is not a solution. This is a stopgap.
Yep.
And then we had a party.
So yeah, that changed things up. Boss fight is one thing, but since Tanya's not here, I do have a brief distraction plan if comes to it.
I can distract pretty well. I did have a chat with Faust. Gurgle tried to walk up and join us during the conversation, and then we suddenly disappeared, and then 5 minutes later we reappeared.
Yep.
It was actually like, yeah, I guess it was 5 minutes. Yeah.
Then, as I left Faust's side to go resume the party, Gurgle attempted to make ice handcuffs on me. I broke the cuffs and blinked down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and last session, what Remy was doing was basically spent a lot of it negotiating a future situation with Damascus, the one we've discussed privately. So let's just say you and him have sort of ironed out the details of that, if that's okay with you.
Okie dokie.
Yep. So like the last session, Remy was basically planning for that and doing the boring paperwork shit, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I paid for Damascus to have a church of ours built in Necropolis.
And he basically said it's up to Remy, but he has no problems with it. So. Okay, and that sums things up. Okay. So you wake after the summit celebrating the coronation of Porton, the group, wakes up the next day. A lot of you are fine. Some of you went a bit overboard. Some of you are physically incapable of going overboard.
Yep.
I heard that.
That was actually not you. Like, someone is immune to alcohol.
Multiple of us are actually immune to alcohol.
Yeah, no, remember? Yeah, no, it's more that. But yeah, you did not go overboard, but you are capable of it. You just didn't.
I actually never drank because my character is not allowed to drink.
You'd be immune to it too, though. That's the funny thing.
I know, that's the funniest part. He won't drink, but he's immune to the effect.
All right, so. Yep. So you all wake up the next day. Most of you are okay. And actually, I don't think anyone actually got too far or anything. So, as you do, you just sort of, you wake up, go downstairs, ready for breakfast. You just sort of see a rock on the table.
Hawk Rock?
Yep, just seem to be a normal rock from what you can tell. Definitely not a shard.
I pick up the rock.
Feels a bit. It's weird. It feels a bit warm to the touch, cold at the same time. It's kind of both, kind of neither. It's really difficult to describe.
Thermodynamics defying rock.
What will you do?
I love it. I would like to identify the rock if it's magic.
Roll me an intelligence check. That's just a catch-all arcana.
Would I have advantage to this since I had the word of sorcery?
Yes, actually. I will give you a +4 to this.
Give me a moment for my character sheet to decide it wants to exist again. You said intelligence?
Yeah, just intelligence +4.
Well, I sent it.
It's not showing up for me.
I know it's not showing up.
Oh, there.
Good lord!
Oh dear. That's rough, buddy. Okay.
Mm.
The rock. Well, it's a really neat rock.
Wait,
That's for sure.
Is this actually? It's a new day. I can roll for luck.
Yeah, roll your luck thing. I guess if you want to spend it early, you want to spend it. Do you want to spend it early?
No, I'm saving that for more important things.
And before you ask, no, this is not consequential.
No, I didn't think so.
Okay, so yeah, it's a neat rock. Not any that hard to discern. Definitely a neat rock.
Hey, Chip.
Yeah.
You know anything about this rock?
Do I?
Intelligence check, no additives. This will be the last time anyone gets a chance to roll for it, though.
Yeah. Intelligence.
Okay, 5 degrees. All right.
I love this, that intelligence is my character's dump stat.
Oh god, that's true. All right, so this rock is very strange. It's definitely, you don't think the actual content of the rock is what's making it weird. You think something was done to the rock. More specifically, something was done around this rock that makes it behave a bit weird. Like the properties seem, as I mentioned before, it seems both hot and cold. It's very difficult to discern. But you're holding it, you're looking at it, and there is indeed a rock right here as you are observing it. But this is a very, very strange rock from what you can tell.
Neat. Yeah, it's a rock. A rock that weird happened to, but a rock.
Is this a rock from the Fractured Lands?
Mayhap be Fractured Land rock. I don't know.
If you want to try to determine that, Chip, as you have proximity to it, I will give you intelligence +4 because you're that one of your facts are from around there. So
is this a fractured rock?
You can say definitively this is not a rock from the Fractured Lands. Like it's more likely that this is leftovers from some massive sorcery that was performed in an area, but definitely not fractured.
No, it's big sorcery. And I look over to where the tower isn't.
Tower isn't.
Why are you looking over there?
I think a big sorcery happened to this rock, and a big sorcery happened over there not very long ago.
What kind of sorcery?
That's where a tower used to be.
Like, was the tower destroyed?
No, it left.
Oh my god.
Just the look on Daniel's face is processing, broken.
Bing! So, and throughout this, you are still holding the rock, correct?
Yes.
Like holding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm imagining like I'm doing the pointing like with the rock that hand. So I'm just like I'm imagining I'm holding it out like a Pokeball in the direction of where the tower used to be.
Yep. Okay.
Well, let's go investigate where the tower used to be then.
Let's.
Might as well.
Oh, walk into the water again.
Walking.
What happened in the water?
Boop.
You tried to fight the water and you lost. That's how
I assume
to phrase that.
This is an important question. Throughout this, are you just holding the rock? Are you putting it in a bag? What are you doing?
I won't stop him from having the rock back, but I don't think that answers his question in a meaningful way.
Daniel will just hold on to it.
All right, you're just holding on to it. Just with your hands. Just that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So you bring it there. We'll just bring you all over to the tower. In the meanwhile, Zoya went a bit overboard. Just give me a minute. I need to refresh. And Zoya is just staying back at the building.
Let's go.
No, Orange, how dare you fall?
Not Orange. No.
Is Pancake coming too, or?
No.
Okay, Pancake will stay with Zoya because Zoya is feeling under the weather from going a bit overboard yesterday. That's the story. That's why Zoya's late. Fuck it.
Daniel doesn't know what's happening, and since he knows that something wants to eat Pancake nearby, he is not letting Pancake leave.
All right. So as you walk up to the tower, instead of just ocean here, it seems to be like a chasm, like around where the tower was. Like should be land here, but it's not.
Good.
Like it's the water. Well, water is formed in a way that something should be fit there, but it is absolutely not there.
Is
It's
this
a
like
big
Minecraft
ice-
where it didn't load the chunk and the water's just bleh?
That's actually a very good description. Yeah.
Love it.
Neat.
I don't think
So-
neat's the word, but yeah.
Meanwhile, as you're walking on the bridge, you see, a lot of it's sort of half of the bridge is gone, essentially, just sort of floating there, and at one bit of it, who's holding the rock right now?
I am.
Intelligence or wisdom, your choice, investigation or perception.
Wisdom. Give me a moment. I attempted to refresh the page because anytime I moved Daniel, it opened up the property screen for his token.
That's probably because, was it like the 3 circles? Or the full
No.
screen?
It pulled up the. Do you want to set an aura menu?
Okay. So the full screen. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Wisdom. Go.
Oh dear. Okay. This is a bridge. It's and you are going through it. It's the best way you can describe this area is a tower used to be here. Like that the description they gave you does not track, but with what you're seeing, yeah, that sounds about right.
Fascinating. I opened the wrong book.
So, yeah. While you're just you're just holding the rock, looking at it, looking at the chasm.
I want to take the rock and jump into the chasm. How deep is the chasm before I jump?
It's like there was something there. Let's say the chasm is 60 feet deep, and like it just sort of ends in water almost. Like there's definitely water below. And it's like, imagine an inverse mountain. That's the best way I could describe this.
Okay. I'm going to use some magic and cast Float Boat.
Okay.
Gotta
Yep.
love float boat.
Got it. So are you
And
just staying level, or are you going down it?
I'm going to go down and see how the rock reacts.
Okay. Yep. As you're doing it, it just sort of just roll me a d20. This is more just to see what part of the chasm you're in. This is not like an investigation or anything. Roll just being lucky or whatnot.
The rock detonates in my hand.
All right, mid luck. All right, middle. So that means about middle luck. All right. So as you do it, as you're doing it, the rock seems to want to be where part of the bridge was. So as you're walking over the chasm, you feel a tug at it by where part of the bridge was taken out.
Okay. This used to be a bridge rock.
Does it look like Ridge Rock?
The rock wants to return to the bridge.
Well, with the tug and the investigations done before, yeah, it definitely looks like a bridge rock. I'm not gonna make you roll for that.
I would like to attempt to reunite the bridge rock with the bridge.
You put it there, and it just sort of levitates in place. No magic was cast on the rock, but like it looks right where it is, even though there's nothing around it. Is the best way I can describe this.
Fascinating. I have a thing.
Like if you try to, yep, the rock looks very stable despite being supported by absolutely nothing.
Neat.
I would like to use this to attempt to understand the magic in the area.
Sure. Roll me just a... It's not being used against you, but that's fine.
Or in your presence.
Yeah, this isn't... Definitely a lot of residual magic here. It seems to be some sort of... At first glance, it appears to be like kind of teleportation, but that does not appear quite right. It's more like... What's the school of magic that changes the properties of things?
Transmutation.
Yeah, more like transmutation than teleportation. It's very bizarre. It's like... Yeah, no. As you're examining it, definitely kind of transmutation. And you see the same magic where where there's a chasm as where the rock is currently being just levitated.
So it seems like the tower got transmuted into something. But what was it transmuted into? Just this rock? Or...
Was it transmuted into not here?
I mean, it was clearly transmuted to not here, but what else was it transmuted into?
So the
Do you know when this tower disappeared?
our characters sure know.
Yeah.
Would they tell me?
Date that tower stopped being here.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, they tell you.
I mean, I hope to God you remember it. We started the war on that day.
Yeah.
I would like to miracle cast this.
Okay. Of course. Yep. So, let me just pull out his token. I'm pulling out a couple tokens so you can see this, okay?
Yep.
The first one is this fellow. He's a bit dead now, but you're viewing it from the past, so it's all good. Let's see. Let me just find the other one. I was it real quick. Let's see.
We finally get to see what I actually originally created Daniel for, information collection.
Yeah.
Most of it got scrapped to implement sorcery.
I can't find the token. Don't know if I put it in, but I'll just describe the figures there, okay?
Yeah.
So you see a long... You've never met him, not Actually, no, you have met Cyril, not Daniel. Like,
Yeah,
he was
Cyril.
masked at the time, but, you recognize Cyril, lacking, in his definitive mask, as well as, writing some runes on a tower, and you see him surrounded by a big suit of armor and a bunch of other, seems like students, faculty with him. And, like, they're describing it as, like, what are you doing? It's like, Cyril responds, well, the war's here. And as much as what I'm doing is questionable, the last thing I want to do is involve people with it. And it's like, so you're moving us? Yes and no. The tower it's rather difficult to move something of the size directly. However, changing the properties as it befits you is not as difficult. I did spend a lot of time studying in Rogum, where they taught how to do a very similar thing. The intent is this. The object is the tower is currently here, yes? But what if it weren't here, if it weren't being observed? It's like that, as he talked, then they're confused. It's like, I see your confusion, but just take my word for it. Go inside, enjoy yourselves. Come back out in 15 minutes. You'll see what time. And as you're doing it, as he's describing that, the uncreated who has followed him around just goes up. Does this mean our contract is over? And he says, yes, you're free to go back. Well, if everyone get inside, if I still have some unfinished business to attend to, and no matter what you may or may not hear about me, my highest priority is and always will be protecting this academy. So they go inside. You see Cyril do the runes. There, scribble some stuff on the ground. The runes are glowing. Then he turns around, and your vision around it as you blink, the tower ceases to be there. Then you come back to reality.
Can I jot down some of the runes?
Yeah, you just saw it. You could jot down some of them.
Excellent. So apparently Cyril had an uncreated.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will explain the vision that I had.
Now,
So the tower.
I have heard of unpaid interns, but uncreated interns sounds a little ridiculous, even to one such as myself.
I have a think.
What is your think?
If the tower is not there when we look at it, is it there when we don't?
How will you test this theory?
I am going to shut my eyes and attempt to pat where the bridge isn't.
I don't think that'll
Is
work.
everyone watching Chip do this?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I turn
what I'm
away.
saying. I don't think it's going to work because we can't guarantee that not a single person in town is looking in this direction.
Can we
I mean,
block
we
off
could
the
if we
area from view?
wait,
put a little
wait,
effort
wait.
into it.
Do I? Hang on. I think I have a night thing. I don't have it, but while I pull up the book, Robert, do you happen to remember? Isn't there something in night where I can
I know
I
what you're talking about. Let me look for it. I'm pretty sure there is, and you can definitely miracle it in.
Yeah, I just don't remember what it's called.
A darkness at noon?
Maybe. I don't know.
That one more brings.
Where the
night.
fuck did my book
Shadows?
go? Oh, there it is. Godbound book.
Flash of Shadows?
Damn Their Eyes. I think that's Damn Their Eyes would
Oh,
work.
well, I have that one.
Yeah, I think Damn Their Eyes could work if you're just making sure it's not observed.
Oh, duh. I can choose a target and make the target quote-unquote invisible. But it already is, so I can't see the target to...
Remy, roll me an intelligence check real quick.
Is me smart? Me's pretty smart.
It is true. The tower's not visible, but the lack of a tower definitely is.
Alright, sure.
Target the space where the tower would be.
Sure. That's quite a way to put that.
Will any of you try to make the save?
No.
Nope.
And all of the lesser foes around obviously fail it.
Great.
Yeah. So there's just this big dark blob where the tower once was. Is the best way I could describe it.
You may not perceive it.
Neat. Pat.
You may not perceive the.
You feel solid rock, Chip.
I'm patting.
He's so excited.
I walk into the pat.
Oh boy.
None of you see Chip anymore.
Oh, goodbye.
I will also walk into the darkness.
You no longer see not Daniel.
Does not Daniel see Chip?
Yeah, you both see the tower, and it doesn't. You don't really see anything else, but you see the tower at this point.
we just kind of look out, and it's like we're playing a Skyblock.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but you definitely see the tower at this point, and you see each other. Don't see anyone else.
Neat.
I would like to pick up a rock and throw it at where I just came from.
Neither of you see anything go in or out.
Neither party?
Well, you see it go in. None of the party sees anything go out.
Oh.
Neat.
We might be trapped.
Neat.
I love it.
So what will the other 4 members do?
I, like an intelligent person, am not going to go in there, but I will...
And in
I mean,
an exposition
they're not
team.
far enough away that sound shouldn't be able to travel, right?
They're definitely far enough away it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well then, in that case, I'm going to wabam. And be like, what the fuck's going on?
Great question.
Please.
So you're putting
say...
that in the lack that you can see?
Well, this is like, I'm speaking. Are you saying sound doesn't magically travel to them?
No, if are you putting sound magically at them? That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you're targeting it that area you cannot see, yes, the sound will travel.
I just want to clarify the setting of where they're at going into currently.
They went into the dark blob that none of you can observe right now.
I'm gonna use. Just give me a second.
I don't think that's a spell.
Oh, Tanya's back.
Yo,
Tanya just got here. I'm gonna use the dart. Oh wait, is that it?
That's fine.
Sorry.
Wait. I'm going to stick to the side of the wall and use the dark stairs and kind of fly along and move through just to kind of keep up with them.
So you're moving into the blob?
Yep.
Okay. You use it, and yeah, you're able to get through to them.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Can we now hear Remy?
Well, if Remy is projecting the sound into the area, yes.
Yeah, that was my question. It's like,
yes,
if nothing were in the way, would they hear me?
If you're projecting the sound into the area, they can hear you. If you're yelling the sound where you are currently at, like from you to there, they wouldn't hear you.
Yeah. My token isn't necessarily accurate. I just mean to be like just outside of whatever.
Yeah, if you're projecting the sound into it, they can hear you, is the best way to word it. But if you are like speaking from your mouth, no.
Right, magically projecting. What the fuck's going on in there?
Well, we're floating in the not sky?
And since I assume you're perceiving from that area, it would also work.
What?
We found the castle.
We found the tower, and the entire thing appears to be floating in the sky.
It's neat.
I have a map for this as well, but I'll need to. But not everyone's here yet, so or maybe everyone won't be here. Who knows? We'll find out.
Also, I would like to point out before we continue.
Thank you.
What Cyril said was like, no matter what you hear about me in the future, know that I always meant to do what's best for the school. That's the shit you say before you commit a war crime.
Yeah.
Or commit suicide.
Well, he did do the war crime. Didn't he sacrifice like hundreds of thousands to bring back Apophis?
Yeah, but he also wasn't technically a war participant. He was more of a third party doing his own thing.
Also, I
That's less of a war crime and more of a light genocide.
I just realized I put in the wrong sound-based gift. I meant this one.
I don't credit myself
with
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Cool. Yeah, no, yeah, that's essentially, yeah, if you're projecting this on there, it's all good, everything's fine, is the best way I can word it.
So.
I would like to look for the symbols and jot more of them down to understand better.
Yeah, the symbols are still here. There's just this constant dull glow around them. And as you're looking about, you see a bunch of drones just sort of patrolling. One of them sees the group there, like just makes a little clicking sound and then goes inside for a moment. They don't seem to be hostile. They just seem to be patrolling.
We've been spotted, but I don't know what that means. And then immediately goes back to jotting down the symbols.
I'm gonna stick. So, am I in the shadows technically still, or
no, you're
okay?
You're on the island with them.
Okay, I'm gonna just wave.
Hi.
I'm gonna wave at them.
Yeah, one of them just looks at you. It doesn't seem to understand, as far as you can tell. But there's also a patrolling Earth elemental just walking around. He looks at you, just sort of puts some rocks up in the form of an arm waving, and then moves them side to side.
Wave back.
Yeah.
I do want to look over the edge of the island and see, is there anything down there?
You do not perceive anything down there.
I don't know if we're in the sky or something that looks like the sky.
So, Apophis and Semlix, what are you two doing?
At this point, I'm just waiting for things to go south so I can just beat things up as usual.
Fair enough.
I've been restraining my desire to walk into the darkness.
Walk into the darkness.
Check out what's up.
I have an idea.
Remy, rope.
Rope?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I don't have any rope.
I think I'm missing a spell. Hold on.
But if we do have someone half end rope, and then you have other end rope and stand on bridge, and they walk into not where bridge isn't, what happens to rope?
Robert.
Yeah.
I would like to summon a Cinnabar Spark and drop it off the edge.
Are you sure? All right.
It's always good when Robert's like, "Are you sure?"
So you see this Cinnabar Spark once again try to light things up. It's throwing on fire. It drops down. Then it comes from the sky, and it just keeps dropping. Meanwhile, one of the as it tries to light things on fire, a lot of the drones.
As part of the spell, I can dictate what it is and is not allowed to set on fire.
Okay, what are you dictating?
Nothing currently.
The moment
I realize that it's just looping, I dispel it.
I see. It looked very upset not to set things on fire, but the drones were gonna walk in towards it for a moment, but before they finish doing it, it's dispelled.
Could I?
It appears that wherever we're at, if you fall off the edge, you fall from the sky. So it appears to be looping back on itself.
Good.
Do I see the bottom of the tower if I look up?
No, you don't see the bottom of the tower necessarily.
Uh-huh.
You just don't see anything, is the best way to describe it.
Ah. That's what isn't is.
Can Remy go, unless one of us on the outside has such a thing, buy like a kind of like a grappling hook type thing so I could put a rope and then shoot it?
Yeah, let's just, for saving time, let's say you grab a rope, and if Zoya is done, let's say, you meet Zoya at the store so Zoya can join along. Is Zoya okay with that?
Yeah, I was just I don't know what I'm currently doing, so.
Yeah, let's just, for context, you stayed home for a bit because you were hungover from last night. That's how I just ruled it. Why not?
Damn, you didn't have to call me out like that.
Too bad. But you're all good now. Yeah, you're at the store. You're better now, and let's say you follow Remy with the rope. Remy basically just you know.
Idiots walked into a void.
You
I
sure the
shouldn't
boy
have
didn't
even
walk
come
into
back.
them?
I'm sorry, I did not hear you over myself speaking. What?
Are you sure that the boy didn't walk into them?
No.
The void was relatively static.
Alright, I'm gonna try to yeet a rope.
It was a joke. Sorry.
You see to it, you're holding on to the rope as you're eating it, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you see the rope you see one end of a rope just sort of come through. Doesn't appear to be attached to anything, but it seems taut.
Taut?
It seems like it's bound at one end as it comes through. Like, the end of the rope just sort of seems still.
So, okay, so like, if this were a portal situation, like 2 different portals, are you saying it's going in and then it's coming back out somewhere?
Yes.
And it's taut. That's terrifying. Okay.
I grab our side of the rope and give it a gentle tug.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
You feel a tug. You can't tell what's tugging at it, but there's a tug.
I was gonna speak into the void at them. Hey, do you guys see a rope?
Yes.
This rope? Tug.
Okay. What's it on?
Nothing.
It's a taut rope, though.
It's floating in the middle of the sky.
Hmm.
So the grapple end didn't grapple onto anything?
But it's behaving like it did.
Neat.
I hate that.
So, what will you do?
Well,
Meanwhile,
what does the end of where the rope is feel like?
Are you trying to reach out to like where the rope ends, like where it's taut? Like, are you trying to touch it, or are you trying to like touch the area around it?
I want to touch the end of. I want to know what the inside of a rope feels like.
It feels like the inside of a rope. You can't tell what's keeping it pulled on. Yeah. Like, you can infer it based on what's happening and what Remy's describing, but like there doesn't appear to be anything holding up the rope. You can even feel the other end of it.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna see. So like Derek sees me cup the end of the rope.
Hey Remy, try pulling the rope back out. Is this thing one directional? Or can we pull things back out?
Give it a gentle pull.
The rope gets shorter and shorter. Like the rope is just disappearing.
Hey.
On the tower side.
I'm going to hold firmly onto the rope. Try to pull me out.
Yeah.
Shut your eyes.
Is everyone shutting their eyes?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You successfully pull out Not Daniel.
Woo!
Great. But what if our eyes weren't shut?
Are you trying the same thing without eyes shut?
No.
I jump back in.
No.
We know we can get back out now, so.
Yeah.
I assume no one was watching when Not Daniel went in, so.
I was never told to open my eyes. I think he's come back and my eyes are still shut.
Cool. So no one was watching when Not Daniel came back. Okay, that works.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can get out. Excellent. Now, what happens if things are being observed when we get pulled through?
Hey, try it.
Jump through and I'll keep my eyes open.
I'll look.
I'll look.
As you do it, the rope just starts slowly disappearing, except for the ends you're grabbing onto, and then you just kind of like feel like you're being pressed against a wall. Not Daniel. That's the best way I can describe it.
There is an invisible wall if it is being observed.
I'm going to turn my back to the wall.
It's like, and as you're going,
an invisible wall, even though we can't see it.
Actually, no, it wouldn't be like invisible wall. It'd be like you appear back here.
I'm gonna quickly turn my head and then look back and see if anything's changed.
Hello, I'm on this side now.
Like I just kind of like look under the archway that is like right here. Be like, neat.
So not only does going down result in up, but going sideways results in sideways. Other sideways. Fascinating. Now the problem is, how do we... Everybody close your eyes. I walk back to the bridge.
Wait, as you're doing this, you've been doing this for a little while, so let me just grab something real quick.
Somebody hath notice.
Yeah.
You notice the idiots fucking around in the courtyard.
Let me just find the right token. Yeah, this person works. Let me just on the tower end there, just go out. You see someone pull out. It's like, what are you doing? How did you get here? And you
we
see
weren't
this.
looking where we were going.
Nobody was looking where we were going.
It's like, oh, I should rephrase that. I know how you got here. How did you know to get here?
We found a rock in our house and we followed the magic.
I see.
The rock used to be bridge.
Oh, okay. So you came here from Oligosh then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't come here from any other city.
Are they? You guys aren't.
We are devout followers of the school of fuck around and find out.
The reason. Okay. And he just pulls up a notebook and looking through it, there's like, Oligosh.
Are you not from Oligosh?
Well, not originally, but usually when we get visitors, it's word of mouth. Like people sort of come from all over is the best way to describe it.
All right, this is a really shitty drawing, but my brain is still confused. Okay, so rope go in, rope is taut. Rope come out, rope is limp.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's
great. And then wait, when I pulled the rope, did the part that's coming back out get shorter? Like it was going, or what got shorter? I'm so
both ends of that are on different ends of existence.
When you pulled it, your end got longer, the other end got shorter.
Okay. Great.
It's a wormhole. It's just a fold in space time.
And then from
the only difference is that sometimes there's a wall if people are looking at it.
It's like, but it's like,
great.
Okay. So the one describes like, okay, so you're from Oligosh originally.
Well, we're visiting from Oligosh. That's how we got in here, was from Oligosh.
Visiting.
Okay, so the first one's from Oligosh. Does that mean the area is safe? We can't exactly reverse this, but does that mean it's safe?
The war is over.
Okay, that's good news. Well, we'll start sending...
His Majesty King Porton is now in control of Draco.
Wait, Porton's now a king? How the fuck did that happen?
I give him the short story of what happened.
It's like, okay, like, do you describe, like, Cyril and all that, or do you omit it?
That's on a need-to-know basis.
Okay, so I was like, God, well, okay, well, we'll start sending out representatives to that area then. That's fine. We don't exactly know where we appear when we depart from here, but once we're actually in Arkham, it's rather easy to navigate, and it's rather easy to get back to.
Where are we?
You are at the Citadel.
Oh, okay.
Forgive me, I do not know where the Citadel is or what it is.
Where it is. I suppose the best way to say that is there isn't an answer. Not I don't know it. There isn't an answer.
So it's in a form of space that does and does not exist simultaneously.
Yes, that's a good way of saying it. Yes.
Putting her space.
Giving her space.
But yes, if you wish to leave here, I saw you are experimenting with it. Yes, just as long as no one observes you leaving. The drones know not to watch the bridge, but so you'll be able to leave whenever you want, as long as no one watches you doing it. Yes?
If we were to leave the Citadel, is there a reliable way to get back?
From Olagosh? I don't know how you got here in the first place, to be honest. That would probably be the best way, whatever you did. From around, the best way is to have one of the stones from the bridge just sort of on you, as long as it's being observed and it's properly sanctified, has the proper, sigil stuff on it. It won't disappear on your end. Like as long as a rock from over here is being observed or has the right runes on it, it shouldn't disappear. But although if you just put it in a bag and forget about it, it will not be there when you look in the bag again.
If I were to wear the rock on my body, since it would be constantly touching me, would that be observing it?
Yes, but we don't want to do that. We don't want to share hints of the location. So I would much rather prefer just a rock with the runes on it.
Understandable. So, to answer your previous question, we were investigating a magical tower being teleported/transmuted, and the space in the area isn't working quite right. Like, water is not flowing properly, and there's just more or less a void where the tower used to be, and things aren't moving properly in that space.
Well, that's probably because the tower is and isn't there.
Yes. So we were investigating that property and stumbled our way into
That's
the
a great drawing.
Oh, I see.
Well, you forgot that the rope is actually still coming back out on my direction.
Yeah.
But how did we grab it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it went in and it came out the other end. That's my understanding of how it was working.
Right. No, all the drawings are accurate right now.
Oh,
yes.
All the drawings are accurate.
Oh, Remy is sad and Daniel's like,
there
are
3 ends of the rope. Is that a correct state? There are 3 ends of the rope.
There are and there are not.
Who the hell is green? It looks fucking horrifying.
What's probably happening is you're observing the behavior of the other end of the rope, but not actually seeing what's causing that behavior. That's why if it's observed, it's limp because it's not going to pull somebody through, but if somebody's holding it on the other side, you might see the hot end.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Remy shouldn't have come back.
Oh, I'm terribly
Slight retcon. Zoya is also immune to the drunkenness, so Zoya was just doing her own thing.
I was gonna say, can Zoya just be like there with Pancake, just having like a...
Sure. Yeah, that's on me not realizing that. Yeah, that's all good. Zoya was not drunk. Zoya was just doing Zoya things.
Yes. Giving Pancake a good day.
Yep, thanks for saying clarification. That's all good.
Yep.
Zoya was coordinating information for Howie to make us a church in the place because I gave him money.
Oh, sure, that works.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, it's like, but yes, you already are here and you're not attacking. I know, full disclosure, I know who you all are. Cyril had serious disagreements with the group, but it seemed more personal than anything else, and I don't like to get involved in personal drama, so whatever beef you had with him is not present here.
Well, you don't even know what you did.
I know what I did. I was told what I did.
But you don't know. It's different just being told.
Well, that issue will no longer be a problem as it has been resolved. And you know our names. I am Daniel. May I ask what your name is?
Yes. My name is... Hold on.
Slim Shady. I'm so sorry.
Slim Shady. Is his name Slim Shady?
No.
Let's go to
Is
fantasy
he
name
the real Slim
generator.
Shady?
Can you please stand up?
Are all the other Slim Shadys just imitating?
I mean, he is standing up.
Yeah, but we're all standing up.
That's true.
Are we? Or are
Yeah, screw it. This is his name.
we're in a superposition of places?
Yeah, my name is Vonzo. It's not from around here.
Well, it's
I
a
would just
pleasure
like
to
to
meet
clarify, I am still holding the rope because I don't trust that the rope won't disappear.
Yeah, no, the rope is still, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
no, since the rope is being held on one end, the rope is still visible and appearing.
Right.
Remy, do we know if the diplomats from all the other countries are still in Oligosh?
Would Remy know that?
They are still, but they probably won't be for too much longer.
Since you wanted to send out diplomatic relations, now might be your best time to send them to Oligosh, as at least most of the country's diplomats are currently there.
That's excellent timing. Hold on. Let me get a drone together, and he just sort of, waves his hand when the drones comes through. Hands, he just tears a page out of his notebook, starts writing down a note, gives the drone a stone. They won't shoot drones on sight or anything, right?
No, that would likely be very bad diplomatically to just start shooting things in a city that's not yours.
Okay, good. So let me send this one out. Please do not look.
Look away. I close my eyes.
Is everyone on this end close their eyes too?
Closing eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you all.
Do I have to look away, or can I?
You can look
do I have
away
to
just
focus?
as long as you are not observing where the place is.
Okay, I am not observing.
Okay. As you stop observing it, eventually you hear a drone, and then when you open your eyes again, you see a drone with a note in hand, just sort of stumbling towards the castle.
Does it need help?
No, it seems fine. It just
You good, buddy?
It's just trying.
It came from a place where it is and isn't simultaneously, and now it's confused because it simply is.
You're saying the robot thinks. Does it have that capability?
You don't know if it's intelligent or not. How dare you assume?
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't know either.
The robot used to know where it was because it knew where it wasn't.
Oh no!
But now it only knows where it is.
Okay. I'm not high enough for this.
The fact that you didn't pre-game for Godbound.
I really thought about it.
We have found ourselves in a spherical geometry, gentlemen.
Don't worry, I've got edibles.
Yeah. So it's like, well, hold on, or let me get a stone ready for you. We do have a couple of these spares. Just excuse me a moment.
Of course.
And
I'm so confused.
around 5 minutes later, he returns. Yes. It just if you are observing a stone, like if you touch the runes and they are actively glowing, you should be able to. And then you make sure all other things you are observing are non-present, or rather, all the things you don't want to come with you are not. Then you will appear here. So if some other people are just sort of, tugging on your cloak, holding hand, whatever, as long as the only things you observe are them and the rock, you'll be able to appear here.
Okay.
Neat.
I have to hold hands. Gross.
You could. Yeah, he can't hear you. But you can all. I assume Remy is translating, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. It is very much appreciated.
Yes. Oh, another thing. After the mess that Cyril was making, we do have one strict policy.
Of course.
All of our work here is non-aligned. Like, if you want to enlist our help with wars, any of that, we will cease all contact with you, try to cut your way in if possible. we do not want to be involved in any form of conflict. We are a place of learning, and that will stay. It will stay that way.
A state of pure neutrality. I can appreciate that.
Radical centrism, the school.
But yes, if there's anything else you need, let me know. But I do have things to return to.
Of course. Just one last quick thing. What type of learnings do you teach here?
Well, before we mostly low magic, a bit of theurgy. We had a growing school of Cinnabar Order for a bit, but that one is a bit understaffed. We also have Seers of the Bright Eye is one of our most popular programs, as well as a school of theotechnicians.
I see. If you wouldn't mind, would it be possible for me to, in the future, buy some scripture of that information?
Probably not. We would have to record it and all that, as long as you're not, if you're using it for your own personal, learning. As long as it's not used for the description from earlier, that should be fine.
Yes, actually, at least, so I like to teach my followers magic as well. And one of the rules of my scripture is that it may not be used for any degree of harm unless it is for personal self-defense where your life is imminently threatened.
Yeah, that's a good policy, but I should note that a lot of the schools are, Cinnabar Order especially is kind of
combat focused.
That, and it's destructive. Half of it is raining in the wisps and the elementals you summon. So it's a bit difficult to say that for that school. But in general, we just don't want to get involved in wars rather than that. If people are learning to be mercenaries, that's one thing. But
Understand. If I were to establish a school of Cinnabar Order somewhere, would you be okay with having students go there for training, so it'd be safer than having the elementals summoned here?
We have ways of controlling them here, but I would not be opposed solely because our Cinnabar department is extremely understaffed. There is only one professor currently, and he's not even a full archmage. So yes, that would. We would not be opposed to that necessarily. What nation are you a part of?
I'm one of the leaders of the nation of Kaznia. I will pull out my map and point out where we are.
It's okay. So you are. Yes. So it's do that. Okay. Well, I do have much work to do. If that's all right, quite all right.
Of course, it has been a pleasure to speak with you, sir.
Yes. Well, you know where and where not to find us.
Indeed. Thank you.
Yep, of course. So, what now?
We know where isn't is.
Tell everyone to close their eyes and we jump back through.
Yeah.
I assume everyone else follows.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Gurgle.
Logan.
Gurgle's not saying anything. Gurgle's following.
Okay.
Gurgle chooses to live in the void forever.
Gurgle nodded.
Okay.
Yes. That nodding translates incredibly well over
Oh,
auditory media.
Remy, will you pull the rope out? Or?
Yeah.
Yep. Back comes a single rope.
Mm-hmm.
And the dark void is still there. Will you dispel it or?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You once again see just the whole. You just nothing's there.
Right.
Okay. So that distraction was an hour and 10 minutes. So I think I planned it well.
It only 45 minutes of which was just us fucking with the wall and trying to figure out where the wall is.
It's not there, but it is.
Yeah.
Are we ready to
Just
go?
a solid execution of the test matrix.
Oh, I can actually scratch this off of my to-do list.
What?
You did want to find this place.
We found where it is, and it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys forget that I do actually maintain a itinerary for things that are planned, things that I think we're going to be able to get done in the next session. I might be over.
If you have more than 2 things on that list, you're giving us too much credit.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have it ranked on how quickly I expect them to go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, what now?
Angel.
Right,
we can go and discuss politics.
Gross.
So neither of those. I mean, not one of them. Fuck.
Angel it is.
Angle.
Angle.
And then politics.
All right.
No.
Okay, so you all are sort of going to the angle. So let me just copy over all of these and go back to this map. And let me remove Shale because she's no longer watching this.
Okay.
I kind of want to see what the map that we didn't see looks like.
Yeah, you saw the map, but you just didn't fight on it.
We saw the map.
Oh, you mean that map? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, the island of Isn't.
Yeah, of course. Let me just bring it up. Let me bring in unregistered viewer cam here too, so you can actually see it. It's unreg. Here we go. Let's just put them at the gate. Here we go.
No, it's not.
Here's the map that is and isn't.
Yes, the island.
Oh, it is very dark.
Well, it's not there. It's either daytime or, nighttime.
This is the world that never was, where it's super dark. What the hell?
What's that?
Wait, does my soundboard work in here?
Oh my
Apparently,
god.
yes.
You
Hello.
have a soundboard?
Oh, it's great.
The freaking golf claps.
I was not expecting.
Oh, my apologies. If
not
I ever get
expecting
Nitro, it'll be dangerous because we have some unhinged shit in the other one.
Oh, I have some unhinged shit on my soundboards too. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
Battle of the soundboards.
Not right now.
Not right now.
I didn't know Discord had a soundboard.
All right.
I'm so tempted to just go get Nitro right now.
All right. So I'm gonna move us over to the Cherub map now.
Enough of seeing Island and.
Yep. So Yep, as you approach it and you walk through Cade's men, they just sort of, nod you through. Around
Ooh,
here,
I love
the
this
area,
music.
the area is, at this point, it's, around afternoon. It's
how you make it green.
You can choose your color on that little thing right next to your name. Like, I'll make mine purple right now. See?
No. Sorry, not that. Outside of the map is green. It's
the
normally
background
white.
fog of war.
Yeah.
I think that's something that you can select in the page files.
Yeah, I don't have a paid version for the Fog of War.
So.
Anyway.
Murder.
As you all see this thing here, it just the corpse it was once, devouring is just sort of. It seems like a petrified shell, almost in a wrapping of gray feathers, chitin, whatever. This one is still just sort of patrolling around, almost.
It's an owl pellet.
What will you do?
Smite? Smite.
So you're starting off with a smite?
Well, we previously were told that there's no point in talking to it unless we are have its heart and our mind talking.
Keep in mind, you're the only one who heard that.
That is true. But it
Do you
also
think there's any purpose in talking to it?
probably not. I don't. It never talked to anyone before it killed them.
Maybe nobody tried to talk to it before.
True, but if
That's a good
we
point.
talk to it now, we lose the element of surprise.
Well, if we talk to it, maybe it won't eat us. Because if it hasn't talked to others, and then
True, but think of this way. Most Godbound aren't just going to attack other divinity willy-nilly. So this thing killed another Godbound. Based on the information we know, unprovoked. And a bunch of Plex followers. Just for daring to pray in its presence.
So you don't think we should take a stick and poke it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not unless you hide your divinity fully and powerfully, because it will likely sense that.
It was
Hey,
a
question.
joke.
Can any of you see this? I'm just asking.
See what?
Okay, cool.
I don't like that.
You don't have to like it.
Just making sure.
Do we want some of the information that I heard is there is no point attempting to talk to these creatures.
I see.
Like how no one's questioning the source of the information. That's cool. I like it.
I mean, I would like to know.
I wasn't here, so yeah, Remy would definitely be.
I feel as though you would not.
Who did you hear that from? Because Remy wasn't here.
Is Andy asking or is Remy asking?
Remy is asking because Remy wasn't with you whenever this happened. So where did you get this information?
I got it from talking to people at the party.
You got it talking to people.
Which person?
My eyes
this information?
squint a little bit. Yeah.
What did you say, Tanya?
Oh, I said my eyes squint a little bit at you, like, yeah.
From somebody listed in the book who have dealt with them before.
That's incredibly vague.
Things back at the party.
Mind you, I talked to a lot of people at that party.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, we all kind of kept an eye on you, and then you disappeared.
He what?
That's right. He and Faust disappeared for a short period of time.
Oh, I was saying that out of character. Just.
Okay.
Well, you would have seen it. You were at the party too, Remy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was at the party?
Yeah, you were.
Damascus.
Yeah, you were talking to Damascus and
the party.
not Daniel, and not Daniel approached Faust for a bit. You know, Gurgle approached them to try to like bund the conversation. They disappeared.
Gurgle drank a whole tray of alcohol.
Yeah.
Gurgle drank a lot that night.
I misunderstood. I thought you meant like Damascus and Remy were elsewhere, and then there was a party.
Oh, no, you were negotiating stuff there. Just because it was more of a thing to celebrate Porton's coronation, and it says more not being there than being there, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those. So you were there, but you were mostly doing your own thing.
For sure.
Oh, yes. Prissy guy who likes to wear fancy clothing purposely did not show up.
Which and Cilantro was there as well, and he said that him not showing up means pretty concretely you can count him as an enemy.
Fair.
You know what? Cilantro isn't that great of a herb, anyways.
No.
Cilantro's our guy.
Cilantro is the one ruling our nation for us while we fuck around.
Yep.
I still stand by my take on the herb itself.
Fuck you, cilantro is amazing.
It tastes like soap to me. I've got terrible genetics.
You got the bad genetics, I see.
I think I have the bad genetics too, because it tastes like dirt to me. But we're digressing. Regardless of its source,
I just want to know, what stood in your ass.
We have been warned that there's no point talking to it unless we subjugate it and talk to it through telepathy, as it apparently cannot vocalize speech. Or at least none that we can understand.
That is very interesting.
So our best bet
Subjugate
is
it, you say?
Doesn't matter. And I do quite dislike you using your powers to look into what I'm doing, like I have no privacy at all. Regardless, our best bet is to all smite this thing immediately.
Didn't you literally just say subjugate it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but to subjugate it, we have to beat it.
Not necessarily.
It's a worthy foe.
Yeah, it gets a roll.
Okay, what are you doing?
Oh god, we're gonna lose the element of surprise, or we're gonna just smite it.
I mean, we can fight it. That's fine. I didn't understand what you were saying to me.
I'm confused as to your confusion. Genuinely, I don't know what you're confused by.
You were like, I don't appreciate you intruding on whatever. And I'm like,
using your gifts to intrude. So you using your gifts to divinate my intentions in what I've done.
That's not what
I don't think that happened at all.
When he was possessed by Pertinax, you definitely divinated some bullshit.
Well,
that okay.
Not right now.
So basically, you're just bringing up petty bullshit from the past. Okay, now I'm with you. Okay, we're good.
What he's saying is he doesn't trust you to not look into what he's doing.
Okay.
Do we need to sign up for another therapy session?
Probably, but not right this
Almost
instant.
certainly.
As you are doing this, can one person roll me a wisdom check for perception?
Oh no, it's found us.
I don't know if I did the right thing.
Oh well, shit.
I see.
I'm so
What did
sorry.
Okay,
No.
you hit the roll thing, right?
Yeah,
So
here.
I hit the check and it didn't work.
I already rolled it. I failed.
The air here is quite heavy. As you tried to perceive things, it's just something's wrong. Something's very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It might be best for us to deal with this now.
Let me check. And can I have one separate perception check? This is for something different. As well as dexterity checks from the rest of the party.
I would like to point out I cannot be surprised.
Me neither.
No, this is not surprising. I just would like wisdom check and dexterity checks from the whole party.
I'll roll wisdom.
Just one wisdom. Okay, that's a wisdom, not Daniel. You see the cherubim is staring directly at your location.
It sees us.
Oh,
that's a nat one. How many?
Thank God.
And that 26 degrees of success.
All right, so as you
That's
do this,
me, baby.
All right, as you noted, as not Daniel notices that he just signals at you all to get down, and you'll get down it. It's staring directly at the location where you all are at, but it doesn't notice anything. It just goes back to its tasks.
Interesting. I don't think it can sense a divinity from this far away, but it knows something's out here.
It cannot physically see us?
Uncertain.
We're behind a bush.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For clarification, I thought you were all like back like here.
Yeah, I thought we
Okay.
were farther away, but this is kind of a small map.
Yeah. Let's just say you're far. Yeah. Let's say you're far away, like behind this bush. Actually, how's that?
Okay.
You're in this bush. That one way back there.
We need to be quieter and we need to be swift about this because it's already noticed people here. It just doesn't care because it thinks we're mortals.
Silent feet.
Okay. That will give everyone in this case, because it's sound and not everything, that will give everyone a +4 to stealth rolls, okay?
Okay.
Sweet.
So if people are going to try to sneak up on this.
And then I am not going to try with Damn Their Eyes because that will make it roll, and that's definitely divinity.
Robert, I would like to equip the Crown of Pertinax.
Oh boy.
Understood.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you equipped an artifact, it's burning an effort for the day, right?
The effort basically the effort is always burnt with whenever you have it equipped, if that makes sense. But yeah, the effort is burnt for the day even if you take it off.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of.
Yes.
Our best bet is to attack while we have some semblance of stealth. I'm going to move over here. You guys do whatever you want.
So we blow it up?
We smite the shit out of it when we can. Robert, I would like to, using the Crown of Pertinax, use Veiled Step.
You are not near it, so you don't have to roll.
I just want, so it's more of, since it can't hear me and since I'm not...
Wait, actually, this isn't on turn through an artifact, right?
Apparently, yes.
This is through the artifact.
Yep.
Okay, just
so I can relocate over here safely.
Okay, yeah. It goes, you're able to do that. You're able to commit it.
That's it?
That was Tiny hacking up along in the background.
Yeah, just oh yeah. So I might have rolled something in the back, but nothing happened. So no worries.
Good, because I have stealth from that and +4.
Yeah. No, you did it with that. It's more the activation of it that I was rolling on, and nothing happened.
Oh, right.
And it went off without a hitch. Don't worry, you're good.
Excellent.
I just want to be transparent that I am rolling for stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, you did it. It's all good. Nothing happened.
Hi.
Fuck it, since everyone's just gonna idle,
Yeah.
I am going to smite it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I was waiting for that, basically.
Okay. You get a surprise round. I assume there would have been a signal or something.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Everyone roll initiative.
Initiative.
So, reminder for everyone.
Where did I go? There I am.
Reminder for everyone. How surprise rounds work is basically you get a full go at it before it even gets to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good, I'm whispering again for some reason.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We can all whisper.
Okay.
It's okay.
Oh, I got a 2.
No, just for some reason when I roll initiative, it whispers it to Robert instead of going.
It's all right.
It does that for me too,
It
but
does it for
still
me as
shows up in the
well.
turn order.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The whisper is
all
probably because the thing I have is I roll initiative for things before they come in, and it probably defaults to whisper, so you don't see shit before I roll it, if that makes sense.
There.
5 damage to it.
There's like
5 damage to the cherub. Okay.
there's like
Well, that's
generic
gonna happen
smites,
on your
right?
turn, but noted. Okay. Yep.
'Cause
Let
none
me.
of I don't have any smites.
There's a generic smite.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have Vipe on Harvest. Never mind, I'm stupid.
So you can also just Divine Wrath. My understanding is you can Miracle Divine Wrath without paying the extra miracle cost, except that it just still costs effort for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Do I have a?
I have that.
Yeah. Here's.
So it'd be a multi-damage die of 6d8.
Would it be 6 or no? This is the focused one, right?
Yeah, this is the focused one. The one
Focused
you're thinking
is-
of, Corona
yeah.
of Fury, is the AoE.
Yeah. Focused one is like up to your level. The AoE one is like half.
Yep.
But yeah, your turn is accounted for, not Daniel. But you're not up first. First up is Semlix.
Okay, let's see here.
Smite him, smite him, smite
Just,
him.
I don't
Am
know
I even
why.
in range?
It sounds like it sounded like you were in a recliner as far away from your mic as possible.
The apotheosis smites are not apotheosis.
Well, his smite is different.
Yeah.
Like, let's see if you're in
Sun has
range
its own
for.
rule.
His special smite might have a range to it, but the generic Divine Wrath smite is just sight.
It doesn't. Yours does not have a set range, so I'm going to assume it's in sight because a lot of sun words are in sight. But it says like up to 200 feet, which you're definitely in. So yes, you can smite this.
It just says visible foe.
Well, whatever. Might as well get some early damage on the guy. So let's see here. First, do I get like my general attack action and then bonus action, what have you?
So you can do as many on turns on your turn as you want. You can only do a single thing that says action.
I think what he's asking is, does he get his full set of actions? Like movement action, bonus action.
You can move, and there's no bonus actions in Godbound, but you can move. There's the movement action, and there is the action.
Yep.
You can.
Okay.
And on turns, you get unlimited of those.
Yeah. On turn is free action.
A lot of on turns are activating it, not the actual attack associated with it. So while activating an on turn might be free, attacking with it is probably not.
Yep. And then
I'm just trying to figure out I'm just trying to figure out setting up just getting Counter-Strike ready.
Oh, Counter-Strike is an instant I think, and that's the artifact. Yeah. You can do that immediately.
And instants are basically reactions.
Alright, so I'll just commit the effort for the scene to activate Counter-Strike.
Okay.
And then I will... I might as well start a Sunstrike swing. So, let's see here. And it's the middle of the day, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's afternoon. It's sun as high as it could be. Ooh, that's not bad. So that's 4. That's 5. 7.
Fun thing.
9.
Creatures not of this is Sunstrike, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Creatures not of this world, such as summon entities, angels, or uncreated, always take 1d10 damage per devil.
This is not like an angel or uncreated. This is closest to a construct. It's
okay.
This is a weird one.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just saying he basically gets advantage on damage and gets to take the better one.
Yeah, I know. This one's a bit of a niche case, I will admit that. But you still did 11 damage to it there, which is a lot of damage.
Alright, if I beat him up, are we just going full tilt against this guy?
Ham!
I might as well just...
We want to take its heart. So we
in that case, I might as well start moving towards it, right?
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Blam, bam, thank you, Ham.
Cool.
So that's Semlix's turn. Remy, you're up.
Okay. If I'm understanding this correctly, so I will make a normal attack with like my scythe or something, and then regardless of if it hits or not, it does straight damage.
Let me see.
No, so if it lands, it does straight damage. On a miss, it does regular damage.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, is this through your special word?
I mean, they all know the word, but yes.
Are you miracling this in, or do you have it?
No, I have to miracle it.
Okay, so spend another effort in to do it, of course.
Yeah, there it is.
So that would be like 2 effort committed, 1 for miracle, 1 for actually doing it. But that's all. Yeah, you can do that.
Great. And then
its AC is 4.
Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't
miss.
Don't miss.
Hey!
Oh wow.
Hey.
So after it's hit with just a beam of light, just the shadows cast around, the shadows created from the large thing of light just wrap around it and start digging into it.
Just for information.
Actually, this is an interesting interaction.
Ooh.
You don't know about this yet.
Oh.
The combination of the sun and eldritch energy seems to singe its feathers a bit.
Good.
Neat.
So, do you move, Remy?
Where am I? I'm in a bush or something.
You're in a tree.
I'll stay. I will stay near the foot of the bush.
I see.
Of the tree or whatever. I only got long range attacks anyway.
Apophis.
It's been a day since the last stuff we've done, right? Or has it been?
Well, not
when was
since
the party?
The party was yesterday, so the party stuff is all expired. But like everything you did at the tower still happened today.
Okay, so I did not use my effort for the day on that one.
Correct.
All right, so I have all my effort. All right, I'm going to step forward, and then I'm going to spit on it.
Okay.
So do that, and then where's my breath attack? Here we go.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Isn't that
5
6 damage now?
5.
Do you roll 6 dice now because of level 6?
Yep.
Yeah, roll 1 more d6.
Oh wait, you're right.
So 5 damage right now. Let's roll the other d6.
Hi.
5 damage still.
Damn.
All right.
How are you?
Hi, Brooklyn.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Bye.
It has already eaten gods.
Okay. So
Okay, so it didn't make a difference.
Yep. Well, all right. Not
But I've
Daniel rolled
updated that
this.
for the future.
Not Daniel decided what they were doing earlier. So let me just total up the. Not Daniel also did 5. Oh wow, you dug into this thing really hard to start with. Good job, everyone. Genuinely.
You see why I wanted the surprise round.
So, your damage is already taken. Are you not staying where you are?
I moved forward.
Okay. Chip, you're up.
Chip also picked up a single target smite as part of his level up thingle.
God, this is gonna be hard, but I don't know.
I'm over here now. Hi.
Teleport's behind you.
1, 2, 3,
Woo-moo.
5, 6, 8. Okay, yeah, a lot of damage to start with.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I scooted, and that's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, Logan, you're up.
Alrighty. Is there a typical range on most words?
Yeah, it usually defines. What are you trying to do?
I'm thinking of chains of icing.
Please link that so I can see it.
Will do.
Or a single worthy. Okay, yeah, you could. So it's going to make a save to see if it happened. Yep. It's actually going to burn an effort to get through that, which basically means it's down an effort.
Neat.
Okay.
All right, so next up is this thing. Its feathers sort of begin to wrap around it, but the combination of light and dark around it seems to have interfered with that. Zoya.
Hey, guess what, guys? I'm gonna commit an effort.
Based.
And I'm a smite it.
Based.
Back.
No, that's good
That's
amount of
pretty
damage.
good. You did 8 too.
2, 3.
You did do 8.
Yeah.
God, you did a lot of damage to start with it. All right.
We know that this thing is an active threat and eats gods. It's nuke it as soon as possible.
Yeah, makes sense.
Still mad that I couldn't lock it down. Motherfucker.
You did like a shit ton of damage to this. I want to make that clear.
Oh yeah.
Logan, don't feel bad that you can't lock it down. Getting it to burn an effort is always useful because that's one less effort that it can use to fuck us up.
It can smite too. Keep this in mind. And every effort is one less smite. Semlix, you're back up. Keep in mind, I want to make this clear. You cannot smite 2 rounds in a row.
Right,
so out of
right.
all of us, the only one that can smite right now is Gurgle.
That
and possibly Chip. I don't know what Chip did.
No, Chip smited. Everyone
I
smited.
smote. I have AoE though, or not AoE. I have range.
At this point, it's probably just best to keep moving closer to the. Keep moving closer at that point. Just.
Wail on it. Wail on it.
You want me to throw a whale on it?
Okay.
Since I can't exactly attack, can I just use my general action to dash?
Yes, that's allowed.
That's allowed. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so a bit closer now.
Okay, that's your turn. Remy, you are up.
I am staying safely back here. And we're gonna do a bop. Oh. Yay!
Yep, you did a damage. It's okay. Apophis.
Yes. It's about that time.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna keep walking closer. And then I can't smite 2 turns in a row, so
You cannot.
How far away do I have to be?
What is it?
To try and subjugate this thing? If I use...
They just need to be looking at you, apparently.
Yeah, it's going to burn an effort for this as well, but as you do it, as you try to take control of this thing, and you look into it, you almost feel something staring back. It feels very familiar to you, but distorted.
Okay.
Not Daniel.
Not Daniel.
Not Daniel.
Not Daniel.
Daniel, not.
I'm back. I said I would be right back.
Yeah.
Ah.
Of all the
No.
Daniels, he is not one of them.
So I'm just gonna use my standard attack.
Sure.
What's the creature's AC?
4. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Chip.
Chip is gonna
Crunch.
scoodle, and then Chip is gonna do the madness. AC is 4, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Where the heck are you? There. 4. Submit.
Ooh, that's a thought.
Neat.
Noted.
I did a devilish.
Okay. Gurgle.
Gorgle.
Gurgle is going to continue trying to piss it off by not actually doing anything.
Burning effort does a lot. I want to make this clear. If it's out of effort, it's going to be a lot harder for it to do shit. Like every effort you burn is one less save or one less smite.
Yeah, because every time that it uses an effort, it's like, congratulations, we've taken 36
I'm going to damn
damage.
its eyes.
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
It may not have eyes to damn.
And maybe not. That's what I'm checking. Just give me a moment.
Please be able to see so I can take it away. Please be able to see so I can take it away.
Congratulations, you burnt another effort.
Yes.
And you did commit effort for this the scene, right?
Yeah. Committing it.
Okay. All right. First up, this turret. First up, as as you're cutting into it and all that, it's its chitinous feathers are just sort of wrapping around it and seem to be closing the wounds that it's received.
Motherfucker.
But it doesn't close them for much. Next up, it's got this much movement speed. I already have that up as a radius. Wait. This one's going to fly over to this area to get a good view of all of you.
This one?
This one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
And then,
Oh.
as it sees you all, you're just going to see its sort of feathers surround itself, and it's going to just fling all of them at you. I need everyone here to make a let's make this a hardiness save.
Before that, sap the force.
I see. It's going to commit it again to make that it's going to commit it again to make that happen.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose to succeed. I'm just burning an effort on that.
Okay. So everyone make a hardness save. If you do not, I see.
How do you do? Do you just do the roll, or is there?
Is a hardiness save on your
You can
character
either
sheet?
roll hardiness or say no and spend an effort instead.
Which is what it's been doing to y'all earlier.
Yep.
I got the damage.
Really? Just me?
Hey man, you just get to have fun.
I mean,
Oh,
I
I'm so
mean-
sorry to
Are
those of
you?
you. I'm so sorry you failed this. If you succeeded, you take 9 damage.
Uh-huh.
If you fail, you take 19.
Okay, that's enough that I'm
That's
just going
more
to
than
say
half.
no.
What do you mean?
do you?
Do you have any more effort to spend, or
I have one.
so you just negate? I think that negates it for everyone. Yeah.
Oh, so everybody is just like, lol.
I was not expecting it to be able to deal 19 damage to everyone at once.
No, it's just Andy that was getting dealt.
Oh,
19.
I mean, because I
Yeah, the rest
failed.
of us the rest of us still take 9.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that happened, and now all of its attention's on you. It's going to spend one more action to, close up its wounds because you did a hell of a lot last round.
Wait, we didn't take the 9 damage?
You did.
Correct.
You took no damage because it was
Okay.
negated by not Daniel.
Yep.
So it closes its wounds a bit more as it does that. So, and then it's going to focus all of its attacks on not Daniel. What's your AC, not Daniel?
3. Wait, 2.
I was gonna say add your dex to that.
You're just going by Daniel at this point.
Yep.
2 straight.
Good God!
7 straight. So 9. 3 straight.
Hey, thanks for pissing it off for me.
Yep.
So you took all that lovely, lovely damage, I assume?
I have. And let's be honest, me taking 12 damage is better than everyone taking 9 or 19.
Yeah.
Thank you, not Daniel.
Actually,
Am I
you know
supposed to
what?
only have 30 health?
You really piss it off with that, not Daniel.
Give me all your bullshit, baby!
It's going to commit some effort on both the two straight and the 3 straight, and commit 2 extra effort for the scene, and giving them both this.
You always hit an unaware or inanimate target.
No, the next bit, optionally. So
Jesus Christ.
What?
So instead of all the damage you took, you instead took 27.
Okay, so let me just reset my health to 35 and then minus 27.
You have 35?
Yeah, you pissed it off a lot with
How
that.
much effort does it have left?
You burnt through a lot of it earlier.
I feel like I didn't update something. How much health are we supposed to have?
I have 34.
Oh, you have full because it was all negated.
No. I mean, like,
max.
as a character.
35, I think, should be.
I have 35.
If you put your
only
level
have
at
30.
6, if you put your level at 6, it should be accurate. Your level's at 5.
I'm still at 35. Did I not do, or at 5? Did I not do something?
Your level's
yet?
not at 6. Let me just change that to a 6, and it should update that. Yeah, you should have 35.
I think I have less constitution than you guys because I only have 34 health.
Well,
I have 34.
Yeah, no, it should be around the 30 somethings.
Yeah.
Yeah, Constitution's my max.
Like, this is if you spent all of the Dominion required to level up, which I'm pretty sure you all did.
Right, I thought so, and I was like, I feel like I didn't.
Looks like
something.
Semlix forgot to do it too, so I'm just going to change that 5 to a 6, which means Semlix also should have 35 health. And you were not hit yet, Semlix, because the attacks were negated. So everyone except for Not Daniel's at full health, because Not Daniel spent effort Not Daniel spent effort to save you all from being hit from that, which is why it loaded all of its attacks onto Not Daniel, and he's really, really hurt right now.
Not Daniel is a defender in Magic the Gathering. You have to hit him before you hit anything else.
You have defender.
Oh,
Yep.
Zoya,
You're the chunk
Yeah.
blocker.
You are up.
Go side boop.
All right, I am going to commit an effort since he happens to be
Hey,
close. Yes.
just sorry to interrupt. Semlix, you did the committing effort bit wrong. You
What do
don't
you
put
mean?
-1. You don't put -1. You put 1.
I did put 1. I didn't put -1.
It was a -1 in there for whatever reason
Where?
in your sheet, like for Sunstrike. It's all good. It's fixed.
I put it as a 1. That's weird.
Yeah. No, it's no trouble. Just yeah.
Can I do touch of green restraint? I'm gonna
Is it a
spend one.
smite?
Is it a touch spell?
It is.
You have to.
Because I think that's the important part. You're currently a football field away from the thing.
Commit effort for the scene. Plant. It is currently flying. Plants in a 50-foot radius around the chosen point in sight. Erupt. Cling to foes. All enemies. Yeah, I could say you could do that. It just says touch of green. Like that's the name. It's not touch.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can have all the plants around it. Just sort of. Okay, it is flying though, so let's make this a bit interesting.
The trees.
Yeah, a lot of as this is sort of a there's water by and there's a lot of algae, there's a lot of trees and all that. All of the leaves just sort of rearrange themselves into vine-like ropes as all of them just sort of surround the cherub. None of them are actually wrapping around it, but like flying is going to be a hell of a lot more difficult with all these around.
Flying snare traps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tanya had reach.
I had reach.
I'm gonna move him real quick just so I can have a radius around how much this affects.
Yep.
Green circle. That works.
Yep.
Can I give auras to circles?
If you want
get...
you can drop unregistered viewer cam there and give him an
That
aura.
is what I was thinking.
It's time to create AoE tokens again.
Yeah.
I guess we need it again, yeah. So I'll make some AoE token. I'm gonna make this green.
Oh god!
That's fucking massive.
It says 50.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's gonna just.
So that motherfucker can't see us at all now, can it?
No, it can see you. It's just
see
like
you.
restricted. It's just restrictive.
It's not having a good time.
I'll move it back to its square when it's there, but I want to be able to see it because viewer cam is just going above it.
Yeah,
So,
fair.
Yep, it's 1 square to the left. Just pretend it's 1 square to the left. So that's your turn. All right. Semlix.
Oh, great. I was trying to go after the guy. Now I gotta go back the other way.
No. Oh, yeah, that's true. It did.
You can smite it again.
Another reason
That's
why
true,
I
I
chose
could.
not to move.
Well, might as well just for the sake of just trying to get another round of damage on the guy. So there's that. Push the button.
Just go stand up
Oh,
on top of the
God.
fence.
Nice.
Miles is
2,
rolling a machine gun right now.
Honestly.
The sun is a
9,
deadly laser.
11, 13. All right, 13 damage.
Why doesn't that add it up? That's so dumb.
It's because whoever made the sheet sucks at what
And
they're
then we'll
doing.
try to go 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Try to just get a little bit closer.
Okay. Remy.
Remy. I know we were like, oh man, Sun and Eldridge was so cool. I don't have enough effort for that, so it's gonna have to be cool once.
Okay. 4 damage is nothing to scoff at, though. 4 damage is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Apophis.
All right. I took a turn off from spitting on it.
Hawk another loogie.
Honestly, I've prepared another loogie to hawk.
Kinky.
Do it.
I wasn't gonna use my word, or I wanted to use my words, but instead I will use my mouth a different way.
You're a Skyrim
You're making
dragon.
some mouth sounds.
Damn it.
You're a Skyrim dragon. Shouting and murdering are the same thing.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You did a
Excellent.
significant chance. A significant chunk has been done to this. All right.
Loogie has been hawked.
Not Daniel.
Standard attack. You said its AC is 3?
4.
4. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
End
All right.
turn.
You doing anything else? Is that it?
End turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Chip.
I have time to. Oh no, I don't.
Chip is gonna do a smote. That one.
That's 2, 3,
And then,
4, 5.
and then Chip's gonna scuttle on that way.
Okay. Logan, you're up.
I'm in the still silence of sleep on the fucker.
All right.
It's
We'll
going to burn another one. Its effort is very low at this point. All right, and it's going to, on its turn, going to close root wounds around it again. It did it for a little bit, and then it's going to spend another action just doing that because you are really hurting this thing.
What's it doing?
Closing its wounds.
It's
Oh,
licking
okay.
its wounds.
Oh, and it needs to make an evasion save at the start of its turn.
From if it moves, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's if it moves.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't moved quite yet, but it will.
It's trying.
All right, so that one healed it up for a bit more. Then, so
Wait,
that's
I have
one
a
act-
question.
Yeah.
With my green things, can I like try to stop it from like trying to close its wounds or like close the whatevers? Had its or no? Is it just like
No, that's mostly a movement thing.
okay.
Well, it's going to make its save for the green restraint.
Please don't work.
Let's see how it does.
Please don't work. I need something right to go this day. I mean something. Fuck this.
Oh, so let me. So as as it tries to fly root wounds, the vines keep getting in the way.
Want.
3, 4. There we go. So that's as close as it could get, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
But it's going to do some. It's going to do some attacks.
I don't like how close it is to me.
Oh, you shouldn't.
I have a quick question. So can I get a quick explanation on the foes subject to your fray die suffered each round?
This is
lesser foes are subjected to fray
This is
dice,
not
I
a
think
lesser.
Okay. That's what I was asking. That's why I was just asking for clarification. I didn't necessarily understand that.
Unless you have a gift that states otherwise, Fray Die only attacks lesser foe.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, cool. So it's going to make some more attack. One of its it's going to do two swing, feather of its feathers are going to try to. Well, let's see how much damage this one does first.
Your AC is 2, correct? Not Daniel?
Correct. You can just say Daniel.
Yeah, fair.
This
Your
boy.
AC is 2, Daniel. So you take 6.
Ugh.
And it's going to do a bit of a special one. This one, it's going to wrap things around, and it's going to go for you again. I don't want to display the name of this one, so I'm just going to type this out for me. Actually, I'm just going to remove the parentheses part of this because, or, just make it that. So AC of 2.
A ranged attack.
Not Daniel.
Daniel.
I'm going to negate it.
Ooh.
I was going to ask if you were doing Divine Fury, but that worked.
Lord.
All right.
That's a little bit of damage.
All right. So that didn't quite work out, unfortunately, but it's got one more.
Pick up its sleeve.
And yep, this one is going to go for Semlix, actually.
Ooh.
Wee.
Your AC is 1, right, Semlix?
Yes.
Is it gonna matter?
Roll 3.
It hardly
Roll,
ever does.
Oh!
It does!
Amazing.
It incredibly does.
All right, well, this one's not looking good. So last thing it's going to do.
See, the use of this one is just
When you try your best and nope.
But there's apparently more.
Let me just pull this up really quick.
Put it back.
I'm not. Well, not Daniel. You're gonna have a bit of a fun time. I know you say Daniel. I'll have to correct that.
What are you trying to do?
Murder you?
Do you counterspell?
Yes.
This is a invocation of the way.
Okay.
Do you have the counterspell for ways?
I do. I have taken every kind of spell that I can take.
Can you take the debt?
Can you take it?
Okay,
We will see. I need to pull up the list of damage for counter spell.
it's cast
Whatever it
instantly
cast.
1d12. It basically, if you roll above a 6 or above on this, you're going to take damage. You're going to be knocked unconscious. You barely hang on and are able to stop it from casting. Not Daniel. Roll me a.
I don't need to because I know all spells cast in my presence.
Delaying the coming of dawn.
Ooh. Actually, that wouldn't have mattered because I'm immune to time manipulation.
You are.
Oh, that's true.
Shut up.
Oh, shit.
You just said fuck your life to everyone else.
Well, it can't hurt you, but I'm a being of time. It can still attack me while time's frozen. You are safe.
That's not what it was going to do, but it tried for something.
I love the idea of, like, just beating on you while everyone else is just paused.
Hold on. I want to give some context. Daniel has 1 health and 0 effort.
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna ask if you had effort to receive healing.
The only one who can heal me right now is Zoya.
So speaking of, Zoya, it's your turn.
I was going to wait.
This thing is going to try to slurp me.
Oh god, its effort is not looking good, though. You just be happy it didn't reach it to you because of those vines, because...
It's thirsty.
It is
I'm
very...
going to commit the effort for second spring.
Okay. And
I don't know how to like do. Oh, it's an
just
action.
put a
thing.
1 next to it, and
Yeah,
it
I
should
did.
automatic. Yep. Okay, so roll the healing. Only one person can benefit from it right now, but that person really fucking needs it. So.
How do I roll for it? That's the question I was actually wondering. Because
I should add a second spring to my attack rolls.
it doesn't have like the roll thingy majiggy.
It's you might need to
just
put it in, but what is it? 1d6 plus your level, right?
Yeah.
Just press type /R 1d6 plus 6.
That's weird. D6 plus 6.
Not Daniel heals for 10.
I'm not immediately dead yet.
Jeez.
Semlix, you're up. You did smite last round.
Yep. Alright. Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go?
He's over
Coming
here.
for my ass.
Keep in mind, the vines do not interfere with you. You are an ally.
Yeah.
The what?
The vines, like the big green circle.
Okay. So 5, 15, 20.
Just jump down that cliff.
30.
I assume you're doing the gift that lets you just kind of, as long
Pretty
as
much, yeah.
Yep. So Semlix is jumping. Let's just say for flavor, Semlix is using the vines to his advantage and just expertly maneuvering through them.
I'm basically doing flow motion.
Is it just Legolas here?
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen some of the stuff that Keyblade wielders can do in the games?
No. But what the fuck?
I'm testing something.
Alright, so let's
do that with some of mine too. 3
since
9s is enough.
So since I'm still out of the range of the guy, let's use extra movement. 5, 15, 20, 30. Okay, this will be fun.
Remy, you're up.
Sorry, I muted so I can open a bag of Cheez-Its.
Worthy cause. Worthy cause.
Where'd the button go? Bap. With a 4. With a... Dang. I'm back to my normal luck. I knew it couldn't last.
Oh. Oh.
Well,
today's the only day that Scythe has been even remotely useless, because normally it misses every attack.
if it makes you feel any better, if it didn't have self-healing, it would have been dead by now. I hope if that makes people feel better.
Well, I dropped a nuke on its ass at the very beginning.
You did. That's the best way to deal with these. So
fans.
Office.
Office.
You did spit last round, so
I did. I don't get to spit again. Well, I can spit, but it's just not as spicy as usual.
It just kind of sits on, goes on the ground, and it's kind of there.
Yeah, it's more a symbolic gesture of disdain rather than instrument of death.
Instead of rocks, it's drool.
Exactly.
I don't think that's any better.
How big is this
deal
cliff
with
that we're on?
dogs, so I'm gonna switch over to phone disc real quick.
Okay, good luck. Is there like a substantial drop between where I'm at and the plane that the angel is on?
Well, like if he's flying, like currently, like
he's flying. Okay,
he's 40 feet up, flying at this point.
He's trying to. I feel like.
Yeah, but like all the vines are getting in his way. So.
Yep. I just decided to be a nuisance.
You genuinely might have saved Daniel.
I didn't have any more get my ass out of trouble abilities.
Or get our ass out of trouble abilities.
He burned that out at the beginning, and trust me, you needed it.
Can I double move, or is it just my
double move?
normal
Yeah,
person?
double move is basically spend your action, do that. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. But keep in mind, only Semlix can fly.
Yep.
Because
No, I know. I'm just moving back over.
Okay, cool.
That's my turn.
Daniel.
I'm gonna fucking run.
Smart.
Run, Forest, run.
Run, Forest, run.
Yeah, okay. That's smart. That's smart. Chip, generic attack.
All right.
Chip is going to summon a Mubble.
Oh,
A muggle?
A
Mubble.
what
Does
does
this thing have a fear?
What does it fear,
Um,
Robert?
It just kind of summons up a generic monstrosity if the thing doesn't have fears in the typical sense.
Actually,
Does it summon Bixian?
Is it summon just a regular looking
this
dude?
one, like,
It just
it doesn't
big.
have a
Hello.
fear, but because of this thing's origin, I think I've got something.
I love it.
Oh yeah, did you already account for the damage I dealt to it?
Let me wait. Yeah, I thought you were just running. Sorry.
No,
Let me.
I took my movement action and then still used my action.
Of course. I will. Oh, you got max on that. Nice. Wait, where's the +3 coming from?
I don't. Wait, what is this?
Probably
attack?
the stat that he's using to cast it. Because Kiss of Madness adds my charisma to it.
Charisma.
No, to the like hit. All right. Does that? Oh, does it do that? If it does that, it's. Yep. Nope. Okay. I just double checked. Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
it uses the casting ability.
Nope. Just making sure. It's all good. Okay. So yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, the two of them haven't met Mubble yet.
They haven't, but it's the fear of what you're casting it on. So as you do that, like the sky begins to dark, and chains, as you do it, chains, bones, and sinew just sort of emerge from next to Chip.
Oh.
And you see a distorted eye just staring at it, and it distinctly says, 12 are left. And then Mubble has 60 feet, right? Or 30 feet.
I think, if Mubble doesn't have enough, I will get close enough to it for Mubble to reach it before I Mubble.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you move one. You move one closer to Mubble, and then you just back off. How about that?
Yeah. And then, that was my action to do the thing. And then Mubble's attack auto hits, and the damage dealt is 1d20. It still uses the normal damage table, though.
Yep. Oh, that's tragic. It rolled a 4 off of the d20.
It's still damage.
Hold on, what rolled?
A d. Oh, that would still max it out to 4 straight, but you can use it here.
Fuck it, I use it here because I might not last long enough to use it on something better.
All right. So at first, it's sort of the attack is a bit meandery, but like the chains and sinew are wrapping around. It's like Oblivion is coming. 12 are left. All right, Gurgle.
Gurgle is tired of trying to impede it, and Gurgle is just going to smite.
I see. 1, 2, 4. I'm not going to total all that up. You're able to freeze it, and it sort of falls on the vines, but you get the distinct feeling it's not quite done yet. But it's stopped moving for now.
Good now.
So it's just laying on the vines, first up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely limp for a moment, but then it begins to reform.
Oh no, it's a boss with phases!
So it does that. And then it's going to use some actions to heal, an action to heal itself. Oh, that's unfortunate for everyone. That's a lot.
God damn it.
But it was definitely down. Then its turn came around. You don't have feel.
This thing follows troll logic.
As far you don't know, it does that, and then
fire.
It's gonna smite again. Can I have hardiness saves all around?
I mean, you may. I'm not happy about it.
You're burning an effort to succeed, Chip. I'm putting one in madness. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did the last time.
Okay. So. So did that. Mubble. What is Mubble's saves?
That's a good question. I need to go and check. I'm getting back to my computer now. I'll roll it once I'm there.
It doesn't.
Mubble only has like 5 health, if that matters.
No, he has 10.
Oh yeah, 10, not 5. Sure.
Let's just give him a save of 10. That's exactly. Actually, 12 is middle of the road. Like 12 is like normal humans. 10 is a bit above that. Let's give him 10. Is that good with you? As it doesn't say.
Yeah.
Mubble's save is a 10. So just, 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's.
I just rolled a d3 for Mubble.
Mubble makes it. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5. And this is a smite again. So 7, 9, 10, 11, and 13. Would you like to enter Divine Fury?
Yes, I'm actually reading through the rules to Divine Fury now.
So everyone... Wait, actually, no. Did you fail this save? Not Daniel?
No, I passed.
Oh, then you don't go down, because 13's the full damage. Then the half damage is 6.
Yay, I live!
Yeah, and everyone make... Wait, did everyone roll the save? It looks... I only see 6 names here.
I auto-succeeded.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, everyone takes 6 damage then. I'll just take it from you, Chip. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm still getting resituated back at my desk.
Sure. So everyone takes 6. So it healed up with one of its actions, and it smited. And Gurgle also, and the fear also takes 6. So it's going to first attack what it's afraid of, because scary.
You scary. 10 out of 10.
And what is your... Mubble's AC is 3.
I
Because
see.
that is given.
Okay, let me just... It's this... I guess I'll use this attack, just... So Mumble's still up!
Mumble usually lives to tank a hit. Him surviving 2 is awesome.
So, yeah. Mumble tanks all the hits. Mumble tanked every single hit.
Mubble's a fucking hero.
And then it's going to make another save to see if... this time it did make it through the vines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stay the hell away from me.
15. Good news. Had just enough movement.
No.
The good news is its actions are done now.
Land alive, this guy does not want to stay close to me.
No shit, I pissed it off.
Should have ran the other way.
Zoya, you're up. But Mubble actually did a hell of a lot there. Good job, Mubble.
Woo, Mumble!
That's our Mubble.
But yeah, I did. Yep, but Mubble was a strange creature. Doesn't really have fears, but that's probably the closest thing.
Do you think I would have enough range for
It is
steering?
10 against you. It is 10 away from you. It is right next to you, essentially.
Can I use Searing Blade? No, it's an attribute.
You can literally walk up to it and touch it if anything's touch. So if you're in range, the answer is yes.
Okay, because Searing Blade is range.
Oh, well, if it's ranged, you're definitely in range.
Yeah, can I hit it with Searing Blade?
Yeah.
Sure. Commit the effort for like on scene and all that.
Oh yes, let me just
Don't
add.
we need to break the thingy thing?
Which thingy thing?
Heart thing.
No, we need to gouge out its heart
We need the heart.
if we want to interrogate it.
So I'm gonna roll. I think I
Okay.
did that right? Yep.
That does hit it. Begins to burn and sear.
And then can I like try to hit like one of the wounds that's already like trying to?
You can't necessarily call shots, but sure. If you want to for flavor, just cauterize a wound wrong. You are absolutely empowered to do that.
Okay, because that's what I want to do.
Cool. So as it begins sealing itself up, you intercept the searing blade into it, and the wound closes, but it does not close correctly.
Infections.
Yeah, because that's what this thing's worried about.
All right. So do you want to move, or are you staying right there?
And then I'm just gonna kind of like. After that, I'm just gonna kind of like take a step back. Be like, hey guys.
Okay.
And that's it. Yep.
Amlix, you do have smite again because you.
Please smite it. I don't want it near me.
Oh. 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt it quite a bit. So it's not looking good right now.
Here I am, like, shooting this thing in the back, and all I can focus on is not Daniel.
That's
I
true.
can't even do shit. I can't do shit to it.
I think Daniel would be
has
happy
logic.
if it focused on you.
It has logic, though, and this logic, in terms of the biggest expenditure of divine power, dispelling its.
I guess, yeah, dispelling a lot of its effect. Even if I'm out
before
of
I
effort,
forget, can I, like, keep moving just to get closer real quick, Robert?
Yeah, sure.
5, 15, 20, 30. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Not Daniel. You are right. I will take a while getting used to that. Daniel.
No.
You skipped Trevor.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Let me loop back around. Trevor.
Oh.
Hit rock.
And me?
Yeah, you also skipped Remy.
My bad. Remy, you're up. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened.
Sometimes it be that way, you know?
I genuinely don't know how that happened. Remy, you're up.
Burn. My very last effort. I didn't copy it. There we go. Paste it to. I would like to not kill any of my friends.
Just kind of look up at the behemoth and bleh.
I mean, okay, 1 point of damage per character level, so that's going to be 6. That it once again goes limp. Apophis.
Okay.
All right.
You can do it.
Well, I did not spit last turn. So I'm going to
I should point out this thing is limp at this point.
Wait, it's right next to me.
Yes.
It's right here.
Yeah.
Rip out its heart.
I'm gonna walk up and
Spit
World
its
Eater
mouth.
it.
Do it.
Do you want a scalpel?
I have my
No, I'm
shearing
not spitting
blade.
in it.
Are you just trying to World Eater everything, like all of the tissue or whatever? What are you trying to do?
It's just this one. It's an attack thing.
Sure. It's limp. It's currently at 0. You can do that though.
Yeah. No, I'm max.
Does
It's
any damage
so I'm
take?
doing that with my like unarmed strike.
Intent
So
to
it's
peel out heart, I
Max
think.
damage.
I see.
More
Yeah,
like more like drive the heart as far down into the topsoil as possible.
Okay.
Hopefully reaching the water table.
Okay, I will for the rolls for this. Then I'll give it a significant bonus if that's how you're ruling it. So if you're trying to get the heart out, roll me. Needs to be a few of these from a few different people, but roll me as strength plus 8.
Had a
Strength
scalpel.
plus 8.
Trains mortuary assistant over here
Oh, I was gonna say, do you want me to just kind of like
with the
All right.
scalpel.
protect the heart, like when you bring it down? Because like I can just
Even
put it in their
as
cage.
hard as he's hitting this heart, it seems to be relatively intact. But a lot of the tissue around the heart is begun to sever. You can all see it clear as day at this point.
Super cool.
They're not gonna like it.
Daniel,
I'm going to continue to use things fall apart and just put my hand on its chest and just dissolve.
dissolve everything around the heart, or try
Yep.
the.
Dissolve everything around the heart.
Since that's how you're rolling it, roll me a wisdom. Just wisdom check, because if things fall apart, generally there is
20
only
degrees of success.
that. Yeah, but there is only a bit left of this heart. It is hanging on by a literal thread. Chip.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am going to come on over and assist in the peelage out of the heart.
Are you just trying to like cut it out
I am
dexterously? Are you trying to? How are you doing this? Because
I am looking for an appropriate gift, and the first thing that my eyes come to is transmuter. But that doesn't seem entirely appropriate.
we can say you transmute some ground into scalpels or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll just go home then.
Oh, that's true. You do have a scalpel.
I literally have a scalpel.
Oh
on
yeah,
me.
I'm next to you. Scalp. Yerp.
Nurse scalpel.
Chip just sort of grabs the scalpel out of your hand
Scalpel.
without asking.
I've been waving it around.
That's true. You have.
You shouldn't wave sharp objects around.
Oh my god.
Does not stop me from grabbing it unflinchingly and then just.
All right. With the tool assisting, roll me a Dex +4.
Dex.
Because this is a bit of a delicate prot.
Its damage is on my sheet. It's a 1d6.
Ah, nice. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna refresh the map real quick to get the music back. You take out the heart, and it's still beating. But the creature that was housing it begins to petrify.
Curious.
You hold the heart with you now. It seems to be reforming, kind of, but it's a lot slower than it was when it was attached.
I would like to grab it and use influence to keep it in a constant state of decay so it can't regenerate.
That is something you could use influence for.
Question. Do I get my influence back from suppressing the riots?
Yeah, the riots are gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
How
make
about-
sure to have that. I would say like 2 influence to keep this under wraps, because this is a bit of a thing. So if you're just decaying the growth, that is fine. Just say 2 influence for stop.
Decay part.
Just call it like pruning cherubim or something. But Apophis, you're right next to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me intelligence check. You feel a sort of kinship with this creature somehow.
Fascinating.
It's not fast. Oh my god.
You're in a party with crazy people. What are you expecting?
Remy's finna not be.
But the heart is there. As the influence is committed and the growths just as soon as they go, they disappear. But the heart is still beating, stronger than ever. Daniel, add one bow cherubim heart. Like, hold on, I'll type it out. Because it did eat a Godbound a bow last time.
While they're finishing up doing that, I'm gonna come over with the ice clamps that I had just made while they were trying to get the.
Just add that
the
to your
heart.
inventory. Because bow was the last thing it ate, so. But
what are you trying to do with the ice chains, motherfucker?
I was I was gonna bring over the ice clamps to help with the surgery, but by the time I got there, it was all done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of drop them and start quickly focusing on making an ice chest to put the heart in.
It'll likely be fine. It would likely be best to just keep it decaying near me.
You have a range on that, so I'm gonna say you can move it around as long as you're within like 200 or now like 100 feet of it, whatever the range of your attack is. I'll say like it's safe. You don't have it requires no maintenance.
My attack is sight distance, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's say 100 or so then. That's probably fair enough. But influence means like constantly doing it. We'll just rule this under a miracle or whatever. As long as it's relatively close to you, the heart will continuously be pruned.
Fun thing, my attack is actually a constant. I commit no effort to use it.
The influence is more, it's unconscious, if that makes sense.
I know, but yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I gotcha. That's completely fine. It's just, the effort is being spent, or the influence is just keeping this thing from reforming.
Yep.
But you can tell it's trying to. A lot slower than when it had a body, but it is trying to reform.
And this Remy asking, can we encase it in stone or something? I mean, if there's matter in the way, it's not going to grow back together.
I'm sorry, did somebody say make stone?
Yeah?
Yeah?
So let's stick the heart in the ice chest and put that in a rock chest and put that in the bag of holding.
I can lock it too.
Wait.
The point of if it was like, I don't know, dipped in concrete and then it dried, so like there's concrete kind of in the way of the heart growing back, is what I meant. Does that make
Isn't
sense?
this thing like kind of made out of stone?
Or
is it? Okay.
It looks like it is, but no, it seems more like chitinous, or like the feathers seem like they're made out of the shell of a beetle almost. It's bizarre.
Or
neat.
I could put a fire cage that every time it tries to do something, it kind of burns it a little bit.
I think we're getting a little out of hand now because that's like 3 influences to keep it trapped.
Oh, I meant literally encase it in cement and let the cement Chip can just make cement or cement type things.
Yeah, but the problem is that makes it harder for us to get to it to interrogate it. So for now, we'll just keep it in the ice and stone chest while having it decayed.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that. So let's say you make the ice chest. Let's say it's what's the ice that's like mixed with sawdust so it doesn't just melt? You know the one.
Oh, pykrete.
Pykrete, yeah. Let's just say it's a little pykrete chest with the influence of, because Zoya has fertility. So let's say you make it into a nice little pykrete chest just to keep it, sort of together. And it just sort of is bound around the heart and you do all that. Let's say you do all that. It's in the chest, in the bag, whatever.
Okay, now we need to figure out a way to interrogate it.
If I could send it into a slumbering state, I could interact with it in its dreams.
I suppose that is a way to attempt it, but let's do that somewhere safer.
Is it still conscious in any way? It's not, right? Like it's
beating.
basically.
It's definitely beating.
Yeah,
That's
the heart
as much
is
as you can
okay.
tell. Like it has never stopped beating.
Well, let's go home.
So the scene's technically over and we get back our effort, correct?
Once you go home, like the
Okay.
scene's over when you leave this area.
Okay.
Oh yes, Robert, please let me know when a new week has started so I can allocate funds.
Oh yeah. Sure.
I leave.
Yep, you're like there's 5 days left until you have to reallocate, I would say at this point. So
Yeah. I go home.
yep, so everyone heads back to Alagash.
Mm-hmm.
I like the somber music. I'll keep it for a
Yeah, I
little
was
bit.
gonna say I do like it. It's very
Okay, now effort is back.
all right.
You all return with significant bruises, but none of you are dead, and you get the distinct feeling that whether that be luck or a tremendous performance on your part,
I mean,
that's probably
bruises seems like a stretch. Like I said, I kept shooting this thing like over and over again, and it was just like, "Come here, you other people."
That's true.
It focused on me primarily because who are you going to attack? The tank or the person who can both heal and fucking negate every attack you have launched?
I don't know. Why not attack the person who's literally tearing you asunder?
Because everyone else can tear asunder too.
True.
It's healing the damage you're dealing to it, and it realized, hey, if I get rid of him, I can actually hurt the others.
Actually, on that logic,
also,
Daniel, roll me an intelligence check.
Oh God, I'm bad at that.
Remember, you got mere luck today.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He spent it.
Oh.
I
thought he was
burned
gonna
that
die.
so Mubble could attack. Intelligence.
So I have a quick question. How much effort did the cherubim have? God damn it.
So what intelligence?
Robert.
I'll say this is of consequence. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's not, but I'll say it is. Why not?
What were you trying to say, Tanya?
I was gonna say you gave the brain cell to somebody else. Like you were like, here's the brain cell.
Give the brain cell to the heart.
Oh yeah. I'm saying it's of consequence. Just fuck it. Why not? You don't. Oh, do you have effort left or?
I just regenerated the effort because we changed scenes, and I realized that at no point does set the fourth state I have to commit effort.
Do you not?
Can you ping it?
It just says that I can only use it on a person once per scene.
That's probably why it doesn't cost effort.
Yeah. No. That makes sense.
Except
that's
that I
why.
committed effort to cast it, so I actually had one effort at the end of that fight.
Oops.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I'll say just this once because you know.
Sorry, nothing to do with you guys. It has to do with hockey.
Oh
Good
shit.
job, hockey. Get that.
Oh shit. How's the Kraken doing? I gotta know.
Well, I was gonna say the Panthers have eliminated the Maple Leaves.
No.
Yep. Let's go, Sergey.
Oh wait, no, the Kraken's on
Oh, that's right.
tomorrow.
Goalie Bob's in Florida, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Nope, the
He's with
Kraken's
the
on
Panthers.
Yep, Kraken's on tomorrow. I don't care. It's all about that Kraken.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry. Continue on. Nothing
for your
happened.
check, you did talk with Faust, and from the book and talking from him, you get the distinct feeling that as you were low on effort, it was trying to eat you, Daniel.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured that one out.
And it was, if it caught up to you, you probably wouldn't. And it did it, and they didn't get you out. It's very likely you would have died.
I relayed that to the party. It realized that I ran out of juice and I was dying, and it figured, yes.
It was like, ooh, snacky snack. Here, Robert, did you see my message?
Let me check. Are you asking with your gift?
No, I was just asking if I get the
Oh, I gotta take
You
the
are
dogs out.
welcome to
I'm listening.
try.
Okay.
I don't know
Gotcha.
what'll happen, but you're certainly welcome to try.
I don't think I will, but I was just curious.
Yeah. So, a lot of the people, as you return from this, there's, a lot of the people who were here for the diplomatic summit and coronation are beginning to leave. They haven't quite left yet, but you will probably get the chance to talk to, if you choose someone, you probably will have the chance to talk to them. But everyone's in the process of leaving currently. Or you could just return back. It is up to you. So what will you do?
I would like to seek out Faust.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
I'm very worried about it.
Do not worry about the situation.
I don't tell the party.
Okay. Okay. So Daniel steps away for a moment. Is everyone just gonna let Daniel step away? I'm cool if he is, but keep in mind, Daniel didn't say where he was going.
I'm just gonna ask where he's going.
Look out one who could possibly provide us a spell to talk to the cherubim.
He's gonna be like, "No, you fool! Why would you want to do that?"
God damn it. He's talking to the same person I was thinking of talking to.
I love the idea you both take different routes and just bump into him
Get
at
to
the same time.
bullshit.
That would be funny, honestly.
It would have consequences. It certainly would. I go.
Okay. Apophis, are you just going off to talk to Faust for independent reasons? Or are you going on your own direction?
I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay.
But I haven't decided where I'm gonna go yet.
I'll just put you down here.
Okay.
How about everyone else? You're welcome to go with people. You're welcome to forge your own path. What do you want to do?
I don't really have anything to do at this point, so I'll just
Sorry.
chill out.
I lost focus a bit. Where are people going? What's happening?
All of the people who are here for the coronation are funneling out, and you get the chance. This is probably gonna be your last chance to talk to them, like all in one place. But you would probably only have the time to talk to one individually. If you go in separate groups, whatever, but you probably only have the time to talk to one.
I'll join Apophis if he's willing for me to join him.
I don't think Remy has anyone to talk to.
Is Apophis willing to have Gurgle tag along?
Gurgle can tag along.
Okay.
Unless we want to go with Apophis and Gurgle, Remy, we might as well just sort of bum around and chat people up because we're bored. I don't know.
We'll be in a dealer's choice group.
Dealer's choice. Okay, that means we bring, might meet an interesting NPC. All right. All right.
Who has the heart again?
Daniel. So, yep. So all messages I got are received. Okay.
All right. I go to wherever Faust is.
Okay, so Daniel goes to Faust. He would be leaving out of the north gate, let's say, just because you're already heading over here. You're able to meet him as well as some of his, personal guard. That's
Should we go to a private call?
we could, but that depends what everyone else is doing because it's not a zero possibility that people will join up with you. All right, so dealer's choice group is Samlex and Remy. How about Chip and Zoya? What do you two feel like doing?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice group for Chip? Zoya?
Zoya is probably in that by default because they are letting out dogs.
Okay. Okay, all right. So can someone roll me a d6? Okay. Okay. So, dealer's choice group. Who would be? You got a 3. Interesting. As the dealer's choice group is walking around, you see, like, at first you see the little drone, no note in hand, sort of just walking back. So, and then as you do it, you also see this this man. You see this creature in a long, flowing black cloak. Seems to have a little, actually no, this cloak is yellow. Just a very distinguished yellow cloak. Seems to be keeping to himself, and he just sort of walks to himself. Accidentally bumps into you. Excuse me. And as you do it, you see multiple things just sort of wriggling in the cloak. And he continues on his merry way.
The cloak wiggler.
What will Dealer's Choice Group do?
My first thought is that this man is like smuggling mice.
My first thought is that it's 3 kobolds in a jacket.
My first thought is next.
Both of those thoughts are something I would do. I've actually done one of them.
The best part is him saying it like that. I don't know offhand which one it is.
Well, isn't 3 kobolds in a jacket like in a book somewhere?
Oh god, it is. Yeah, it's in like the Icewind Dale book.
I would love to follow wobbly men in a jacket.
Okay. As you're following him, you notice multiple crows. Not ravens, crows. Just sort of start, around the city, just pump them and start following him.
So I need to know where I can get me some crows.
The burb smuggler.
Well, it looks like next to this guy's going to be the best to ask for that at the current point, because they're all sort of drawn into him.
I have... damn it, I can't reveal this because I don't know it.
Sir? Wait, where is he?
He's like back here at this point. Like he's already continued walking.
Sir? Sir, excuse me, sir. Oh, man. Sorry.
He's still walking.
Oh my god.
You there with the wiggles.
Oh.
Cool.
Should I just run up to him and just be like, excuse me? Can I catch up to him? I'm gonna catch up to him.
Are you just gonna put a hand on his shoulder?
Yeah, I'm gonna tapping. Excuse me,
Right.
sir.
Hold on. This requires a music change.
I'm so sad. I don't know what I did, but I can't hear Chrome, and it's not like the tab is muted. And I'm like, I really.
Okay, I'll give you a chance to refresh this. So because before I play the music, but the music is definitely going to change.
Refresh.
I'm just playing a generic song so I can tell if you can hear it, okay? This is not the song that's got play. Can you hear it?
About it.
Yep.
No. It's like Chrome isn't even showing up on my volume mixer.
Try. Do you have like Firefox or Edge? Yeah.
Ew.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this music, which is why I'm.
I'm sure I have Edge. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we'll give this a bit because the music is gonna be something.
We accidentally stumble into another cherubim. We all die.
Oh no, you stumbled into someone, but it's no cherubim.
I don't.
It's a
like
darn
that.
shame. 4 cherubim fell on top of your head and you died.
You
There are
got
12 left.
No, there would be 10 left. If two
No,
fell
it's
on me.
what Moggle was saying.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if like.
Maybe.
Right. So once Remy's in, we'll do the thing. So this is actually no. I'll go back to the music from before. That I'll go back to the music from before when you were doing the tower shenanigans because that's a good enough things are happening theme. Here we go.
I like this.
No, I like this song too, but it's this is not the song that's gonna play for him. His song is different. I'm just waiting for me to get back in.
Sorry.
Feels
It's all
kind of
good.
Animal Crossing-ish.
It is.
It's enjoyable.
I had to log in. Edge.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see. Do I have sound? What in the fuck?
Do you not?
fucking the what?
Are you sure you don't have like if you go to like the thing setting that you don't have the audio down?
The thing setting.
So if you go to like the Roll20, you go all the way to the right with the gear thing.
Well,
that's like
no,
my
I'm saying
settings.
like even hold on.
Are you sure that's not?
Bam, bam, what bam? Get out of here, stupid.
Yeah.
Haha, ha ha ha! I don't want to talk about it.
Is it working?
Get the music.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I mean, at least now I can turn off Edge.
Cool. Well, it's working now, though, right?
Yeah.
Andy, can you hear shit?
Yeah.
All right. So, as you bump into him, you see 4 massive crows just sort of unfurrow from his thing, and you're like, yes, what is it? And all the crows are just sort.
Hold on. Don't proceed. I need this. I don't care if it copyright strikes. I need this audio recorded.
Crobius.
It's like
Crobius.
So as you are doing it, one of the birds one of the birds that seems sort of with a large black plumage that just seems with a downward look. Is this the one? Is the causality coming?
What?
The other was, calm down. Hey, we gotta get out of here. Gotta fight, gotta get out of here.
I was just wondering how you acquire crows, but
You understand.
It's like, as you say that, it's like one of them with a large, pronounced plumage just sort of, oh no, I could tell. You want a feather. It's all right. I understand my presence is a bit defined. Don't be shy. There was not the one you were talking to.
Oh, I mean,
Feather.
you, I will gladly accept a feather. Shit.
Yes, it's okay. It's normal to be nervous around me.
Embrace the curse.
I just really.
And
I
add
just
one. Just add one queen's feather.
Where do I add that to? Question.
In the bottom-most right of your inventory should be a part called treasures, and I just tend to put random crap wherever it gives me there.
Value of 0, but yeah, it's a very nice looking feather.
I'm sorry. What?
I have a spreadsheet for my inventory.
No, for your thing, no, but that would be funny. These are distinctly crows. This is not the Raven Queen.
Thank you. I just wanted to, like, I don't know, I really like crows and you attracted them. And I want to know how you could attract them.
It's like, you were interested in the more magical inclined about my abilities and gifts. This time the man speaks up.
Yes.
And meanwhile, the last crow is just staring directly at you, not saying a single fucking word. It seems to be looking into your soul. Zoya, is it? The last bird.
Yes.
That's the only words it speaks.
Yes.
It does not respond back.
Fair.
Did you say fair?
It's just still staring directly into your soul. Meanwhile, all the crows that were just sort of are flying out around, and at this point, a bit of a commotion is happening. It's like, yes, it seems I drew in attention, which is not what I wanted to do. Okay. If you want to know more, the traveling show. Just look for the crows.
I will do that. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, go away! And a bunch of the crows just sort of wrap around him, and then he, like this big black mass, just sort of flies up into the sky.
Just imagining him T-posing, a bunch of crows just land on the car, just start flying away.
Yay! Oh god, I gotta draw that. Thank you. Here's my notebook.
So, that was the dealer's choice group. So,
blessed, thank you.
Of course. So, meanwhile, y'all know where Daniel's going, so.
Well, the players know.
Yeah.
But does Daniel know?
So you're able to see him at the north gate, and as he's walking out, like, I see you sought me out again. Is there something else you need?
I wish to trade some information with you, as well as a question. I pull out the cherubim's heart.
As you do, its eyes widen. You all made it out.
Indeed.
Fortunate. Well, they are a bit hardy, and I assume you've noticed taking it out. Without that little tidbit from me, you might have not done that. It would have just kept forming up if you didn't do that, of course.
Yes. We also noticed that it will also attack those who have the least power left to fight it, and try to consume them.
Yes. That's unfortunate, but it can be exploitable. So, you've got the heart. What more questions do you have for me?
I have one question. Do you know where I can find someone to teach me to communicate with it telepathically?
Well, there are a couple of ways. You could find a skilled theurgist. You could try to do it yourself with some dominion or what have you. Or maybe someone can speak through dreams or something. Who knows?
Okay.
Whatever. But if you talk to the heart, you most likely won't be talking to the creature that had the heart. Just be careful. That's the best advice I could give.
Okay. Question from Robert.
Yep.
Is effort a known thing, or is it just like a general ambiguous thing of power?
It's generally ambiguous, but if you say I'm putting effort towards it, that would, he would know what you mean.
Okay, so and then something I would like to inform you, and if you can insight. Chip used an artifact that would normally summon a creature's fear, but it summoned some mass of bone, sinew, and chains when used against the cherubim. It stated, "Oblivion is coming. 12 are left."
Roll a charisma check.
No,
You don't go in Grandpa's area.
it's a lot of information.
12 degrees.
You mentioned that his expression darkens immediately. And he says, let me warn you about this. I'm willing to give the answer, but I want to make this clear. This is not information that can be shared when there are witnesses around. And I'm not even sure if you would want to know it, but I will say this. That is the key thing that made me change my motivations.
Oh no. Oh god.
I don't recommend investigating it, but I cannot stop you.
Well, I understand then. I do appreciate your time and assistance in this matter.
Of course. And Faust just sort of walks up, a much more somber expression than when you walked up to him.
I ruined his day.
Congratulations.
But that's the last thing he wanted to be reminded of, but you did it!
Congratulations.
So, side group, I already got a message on what's happening. Do you want the rest of everyone to see that?
What?
What's happening?
What?
For the Apophis group.
Oh.
Oh,
Sure.
so just as soon as I can sort of tell that they're done talking,
And Faust and
I'm gonna
and Daniel separate.
Yep. I'm just gonna sort of turn to Gurgle and be like, "Pardon me for a moment. I need to. I believe the phrase is whizzle."
Keep in mind, both of you are Godbounds capable of traveling very quickly.
Yeah. So I just say I'm like, I gotta whiz. So I sort of duck into an alley.
Gurgle turns his back and at the same time quickly creates an ice wall out of thin air, just so that Apophis has his privacy.
Very kind of you. I don't know how long ice wall lasts. You can you can wait until it melts.
All right. So yeah, you boop to Faust then.
Yep.
Is this public chat okay for this? Or
Sure.
all right. So as you do, as you walk,
You know
up
what?
to
Hmm.
Do it. No balls.
What the fuck? I'm kind of curious. I think private chat at first, because I don't know what the answers to this will be.
okay. Is it okay if I bring in unregistered or?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead. I'm gonna go grab a snack.
Okay.
And I guess some water.
As you approach Faust, his expression is somber and contemplative.
Mm-hmm.
Seems almost distant as you walk up to him.
Hello, Kairos.
Hello, Apophis. Have you reconsidered? I got a grim reminder, and it really would be best for things if you worked with me.
I will not. I believe that for now it is best to assume that that state of being has not changed. However, I understand that my compatriot just had a discussion with you. I know not what the actual topic of the conversation is. I held some respect for his privacy. However, I believe that it is fairly apparent that, given we found a journal with your name and your pantheon name attached, related to that cherubim, or that cherub, I can guess as to what the nature of the conversation was. But the thing that you may understand better than anyone else amongst my party is that I felt some strange kinship with that cherub. As I tore its heart from whatever strange, almost feathery, chitinous carapace that it held it within. And even before it looked back into me, and I saw something familiar that I can't recognize.
Yes, I know the answer, but tell me this. What reason do I have to answer it? All the information I give you will be used against me. When I talk to Daniel, that is not the case. He seems earnestly interested in learning. Your motives are already clear.
You're right. But this thing, it was different. It doesn't fit with everything that I've imagined about this world.
That's not surprising.
Something's very wrong.
Yeah, something is. Which is why why working with me would have been the best way to go about this. And he continues walking.
Fair enough. Safe travels.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, I guess, turn around and walk back.
Okay. We'll hop us back in.
Yep.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yellow.
Hello.
Dense.
What's everyone doing now?
Oh boy.
I'm petting a dog.
Daniel goes home.
Oh, I wasn't sure what you meant.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if Mr. Birdman T-posed off into the sunset.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
got, yeah, like you seen the black blob, and
Yeah, there would have been no. I would have given up at that point. Remy gave up. Remy went home.
Yeah. Actually, as you're doing that, can I, of the DM's choice group, can I have one person give me intelligence for like investigation?
Or
Ooh.
brain.
As in the mass of feathers, you see a single card that's labeled Valent Spade's Magical Menagerie.
Sexy.
And you see a picture of the club figure as well as that, and with his 4 faithful compatriots, and with his 4 faithful patriots, Ace, King, Joker, and Queen.
Cute.
And you see pictures of all of the crows you saw earlier. Queen seems to be the one that was offering the feather. Joker was the one staring directly into the soul. Ace was the one who seemed a bit hyperactive, and King was the gloomy one. So there you go.
You want your go there, Chip?
What?
But didn't you pick up the thing?
Yeah, the little card. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Card.
Oh. Well, what's it say? If you don't mind.
It's a name tag. I show him card.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume the group will just meet up at home then.
Yeah.
And the Gurgle didn't get to do much, unfortunately. So Gurgle, while you're wandering about, you do see a big mass of feathers appearing above you, and a couple of them just drop down on you as you see this big blob of crows. Weirdly enough.
You also get a ticket for indecent exposure.
Gurgle didn't pull down his pants.
Well, there's a wall of ice and there's piss on the ground, and you're the other one that can magic.
The piss was a lie, though. That was
that was There was no piss. That's the whole point.
That was the cover.
You couldn't even do a proper cover. I'm just imagining you having a conversation with Pal while taking a piss.
Hey,
The
man.
conversation
would have been a lot shorter if that was the
Say
case.
There's like one there's like a nice area or like separating between them so that
Gurgle's gonna.
Sometimes you just stumble across people in the bathroom while you're like both peeing. You have conversations.
I try to get my business done. I don't have conversations when they went in there, man.
Yeah, it's generally a taboo at my work to hold a conversation in the bathroom.
It's only taboo if you can't hold eye contact.
Oh God. Did you just? Oh, that's amazing.
Are those the Wiggles?
Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Why is Purple not asleep? What the fuck?
Because I grabbed them from a promotional image of the Wiggles and a random picture of a lady in a trench coat.
Oh God.
That's great. All right.
Anyways.
We've had an eventful session. Figure out where the tower went, meet the Citadel, fight the Cherubim, have a chat, and see Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah.
And then put the Wiggles in a trench coat.
I was hoping one of those would never happen.
Yeah, but okay, so
Anyways.
If no one else has anything, I think that's where we'll call it.
Sounds good.
That sounds good to me.
Works.
Yep. Now I need to go to bed and convince myself not to play Zelda because I just know
I'm
that I'm never gonna fall asleep.
It's
Okay.
8:20. I'm absolutely playing it as soon as the session's over.
have you played it all yet?
No, because I did this right after work. I'm doing it like first thing.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not super far into it yet. Like I pretty much played all day, but like it's a lot of fun.
Cool. All right. So how did everyone like the session?
It was fun.
Yeah, it's good.
You met Valent Spades. How'd you like him?
I enjoy
I
Wiggly
look
Trench
forward
Coat.
to it.
Yes.
And you learned about that 12 are left. You have no idea what that means, other than it's the reason that Faust's motives changed so drastically. So
12 years are left.
Yeah, I have thoughts.
you have thoughts. I'd
most
be
people
interested
do.
to hear them.
Congratulations.
Well,
I'm-
my first thought is just, hey, this thing is literally named after a type of angel, and 12 is a very important number.
Actually, technically, they're not angels,
Meh.
according to my mom. Okay.
What,
Well,
cherubim?
Yeah, they're technically like demons or whatever.
Which is why I chose cherubim as the name. It's perfect. It's like absolutely perfect.
So, because I was at this museum and I was like, "Oh, Mom, look, there's like I made a joke of the painting because it looked like they were like little baby angels, like flying into somebody." And I was like, the forecaster never said a chance of angels." And my mom goes, "Those aren't angels, cherubim."
I mean, yeah, they're not necessarily they're not evil though. They're not demons.
They're not angels or they're not devils. They're just are. They're both and they're not. It's weird.
They're just flying bebes.
I thought the name was clever.
Yeah,
for
no,
what
I
they
like
are.
it.
So I misheard heart for fart.
Yeah, I
I
saw
see.
that text. It was very funny.
Yeah.
The only cherubs I know of are from Hell of a Boss.
Oh yeah, those ones. They were in the worst fucking episode, and I hate them.
Boss Baby.
Yeah, imagine.
You think Boss Baby has cherubim?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
But
you
yeah.
say that like, I'm imagining with Boss Baby, like actual just regular old angels would be represented as babies because
Yes.
Boss Baby.
Yeah.
So God, what would a cherubim look like?
Oh God, that's horrifying. But I kind of want to AI generate it.
Just
Robert,
like
in 3 days, generate it and just post it to the group chat, no context.
That sounds funny. I might do that.
Amazing.
I need blue, green, and
Okay.
features.
So
All right.
yeah. Hopefully everyone enjoyed.
Good session
was
to
much
everybody.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
It was good to get
Alright.
back in the saddle.
Yep.
I had to go to bed.
For your question, Derek, my answer is you are welcome to try.
Oh God, did he ask the same thing I did?
He might have asked the exact same thing.
Can you eat it?
No
You're welcome
comment.
to try, Tanya.
I want to eat it.
You have two characters who have already eaten God with functionally a god's heart.
Dude, I would eat it.
Cherubims are interesting creatures. It'll be interesting when you go down that path.
Oh, yes.
Eat.
Alrighty.
Oh, Robert, I do want to point out one thing. If anything ever eats pancake, fuck the repercussions. Emotional, mental, spiritual, health, geopolitical. Daniel will eat whatever just ate pancake if given any opportunity.
Okay. Understood. They'll be very exploitable. Understood.
Well,
All right.
something you need to remember: you can only do it once because it's only one pancake.
True, but you know.
Alrighty.
All right. So
Good session, guys.
Yep, I think that's it. Good night, everyone.
Yep. Adios,
Good
gamers.
night. See you tomorrow, Trevor.
See you, Miles.
Bye.
All right.
Oh, I just killed this dude.
Yay!
Yay!